Okay, so I apologize about the delay first off because I have been trying to finish some emailed readings that I had pending, and I had some delays for the October sessions emailed readings. Okay, so let me see here. Emailed readings that I had. He abandoned us. Oh, lucky. Yeah, guys, I'm so sorry. I know I was supposed to go live like 2 hours ago, but I had been trying to finish off my emailed readings. I do apologize. But I didn't want to keep on changing the time. I changed it to an hour ago and I didn't come. So I was like, listen, like finish what you have, in front of you here right now and then go live, okay? Because, instead of like keeping on changing the time. So, anyways, but if you see me guys say I'm gonna go live, chances are I'm definitely gonna go live. It's just sometimes some delays happen, but I'm here. So thank you, Lucky, for your donation. I have received your donations. So thank you so much. Again, if you guys are new, welcome into the channel. If my members are here and you have a yes or no question, you guys can drop your yes or no in the chat. Princess, hello. Lucky, hello. Welcome in, lovelies. Hi. Okay, Vita's here. Hi, Vita. How is it going, honey? How is it going, my baby girl? Okay, so Lucky, you're first. I'm gonna take you right off. I'm just gonna answer a few of my members' yes or no questions, and then the floor is all yours. Okay? So let's do that. I sent 2 in-depth questions. Thank you so much. Thank you, Lucky. I got you. I already seen them actually. I'm very good, Vida. I'm very good. Oh, no, no, no. I'm just so relaxed because I went today, guys, to, okay, well, that's good that you mentioned that. I went today to an island here in Venezia, and it's an island that's inhabited by monks, okay? So, you know the hermit card in tarot? Let me show you. For those that maybe are not familiar with the hermit card, but I'm going to show you guys. But I'm happy you mentioned that because I'll tell you why I sound so relaxed. I sound like I'm high or something, but I'll show you why. Yeah, there it is. The Hermit. So this is a funny story I'm going to start off the live with. It's not a funny story. Well, it's a very interesting one. Here in Venezia, which is where I'm at right now, by the way, guys, there is this island that has monks. Okay, so monks are spiritual people, or they're people that, very connected to God, So they go to this island and they have, it's very quiet. It's a very quiet island, guys, like literally. Oh, thank you, baby. And that's not his personality. He's very polite, and I'm just so stressed and sad. Also, I'm sad and stressed. I never took such for spells, but I love and I trust you. But now nothing happens, and I even just wrote him hi and say happy Halloween, and he left me on red. Okay. He's very polite, and I'm just so stressed out. Okay, we could do a recast, babe. I have no problem. I'll do for you a recast. Princess. But listen, that's the thing about spells, and I told you that, okay? So if we don't see a result, we do a free recast. I don't ask people to pay money to do their recast, but it's usually one of 2 things, okay? It's one of 2 things when it doesn't work. Number 1, the person's personality is very stubborn, so his spirit guides need, some more work. So we do the free recast, of course. So then it works. Or sometimes it doesn't work because when you do that spell, you're trying to boost this person's already found feelings in him, right? But if it doesn't work, then it's just the universe way of telling you that maybe it's not supposed to happen between the both of you right now. So in that case, I would not do another spell on this person ever. So it's like a one-time spell thing for me with the people that you do. All right. So let's say you do on John, for example, a spell. It worked great. You know, I can keep on working with you on John. But if it doesn't work with John, you give it like couple months, doesn't work. We do a recast, it doesn't work. But it haven't been a month, princess. Like we just did it, I think like last month, October. So you should still give it some time, is my opinion. But we will do a recast. So let's say it works with John, we keep working on John. If it doesn't work on John and we do the recast and it still doesn't work on John, I'm not going to go ahead and do any more spells on John. Why? It's because I don't like to use people like that. I'm not a person that uses people. And when it doesn't work on a person, that means it's not meant to happen. You know, it's like, it's just not meant to be, right? So I tell you, listen, girl, like, we're not going to do it on John anymore because John he doesn't have his intentions open to receive our energy because again, maybe he's very stubborn, stuck in his ways, so he's not receiving the energy. You get what I'm trying to say? And that happens sometimes. It happens. I'll be honest with you. It happens sometimes. So spells are this way. You have to just understand that when you do a spell, it's not like it's set in stone, but it does work. And on occasions where it doesn't work, it's actually also a blessing because then at least you know that you and this person right now, they're like, it's just not meant to happen. You get what I'm trying to say? So that's your closure too, is at the same time. I hope I explained it in the best way. I know it's a little bit bothering, princess. Oh, don't be stressed, baby. Don't be stressed. But even the readings I took recently, I did like 4 or 5 on him. And it's all good and positive, but he really seems done. And I just want to know the truth. Right. I understand you. I understand you. But let's go back on the story where you guys wanted to. Lucky, I'm sorry. I know I'm taking a lot of time and you're waiting. I'm so sorry. But I have to tell you guys this story. It's so good. So here in Venezia, there is an island and it's called the Monks Island, guys, where monks go there and they meditate. And they spend like 80% of their time on that island just very quiet. And yeah, so they're just like this card, okay? So, and even when you go to that island, you have to go at certain times so that you don't interrupt their peace. It's so crazy, but it's amazing. It's a very, very nice place. I wasn't able, of course, to take any photos or videos because I was just very much in the moment and I felt it's disrespectful too. So, that's why I'm very, very quiet. I think they influenced me. All right. Thank you, princess. Absolutely, we can do that for you. All right, my lovelies. What's going on, please? Because I'm so anxious and stressed. Like, really go in depth and understand, or I will be sad. Oh, no worries. Don't worry, princess. I got you. Okay, so let me answer if you have members, yes or no, princess, post them in the chat with the rest of my members. Vita, is Sunny feeling positive about coming towards me currently? Let's see. After I answer a few members, I'm going to do Lucky's question, guys. She has 2 questions, and I'll take her right away. Okay. Is he feeling positive about coming towards you? I have the 5 of Swords. I have the King of Wands. Now, he does have a bit of insecurities, but he does definitely feel much better than before by, miles, okay? Because I think that this person was very insecure even in the past, but like this time around, I feel like here he has like this determination in his energy with the chariot, with the ace of swords. He's determined to kind of make that, you know, make it happen. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and tell you that yes, his energy is much more positive, but he still has a bit of insecurities or second thoughts sometimes with the Seven of Cups and the Five of Swords. But the energy is more positive because I have Ace of Swords, Four of Wands, and the Chariot. Hey there, Exhaling, how are you? If you are a new person to the channel, welcome in. I'm so happy to see you here. Welcome into the channel. All right. Princess, I'm going to just do Lucky's question because you want an in-depth reading. So we're going to take a while on your reading, baby. But if it's okay, so I can take my time with yours, let me do Lucky's questions. And then I'm going to move on straight ahead to you. Okay, Princess? Anyways, you're first on the line and you'll skip anybody else that donates, okay? So, Princess, all right, baby? Because I just received your donation, so thank you so much. Lucky, I'm going to see your question on PayPal. If you can post it here, that would be great. But if not, then I will be checking the PayPal here. I had my pen here. Hold on, guys. I need my other pen. My favorite pen is not on the table. No, that's not my pen. Where did my pen go? Give me a minute, guys. Let me get my pen. But Lucky, in the meantime, you can post if you have your question. I swear I had a spiritual connection with this pen, but I can't find it. Anyways, we're gonna use this one. Even though I don't like it. I don't like this pen, but it's okay. Okay. Let me see. Thank you, Princess. Yeah. Okay, Princess. All right. Let me see. No, don't cry, Princess. Princess, calm down, please. Take some few deep breaths. Do not cry, baby. Come on. Come on, you're beautiful. Fuck, this pen doesn't work. Great. Fantastic. Spirits, it's not the time to play with me. All right. Anyways. My first question is, how does N think I feel about him now? Perfect. Let's go ahead and do the reading. Let me use this deck. I feel like I want to use really the Gala Tarot today because it's one of my favorites. For those that don't know, this was one of my first ever decks actually that I ever used. I was using Cartomancy before. I was doing Cartomancy before Tarot, and that was my first tarot deck. Not this one, but this deck, you know, but not physically this one. All right, so spirits, show me the truth. How does N think that Lucky feel about him? Ten of Wands, the Empress. How does N think that Lucky feel about him? The King of Wands. Page of Cups. Page of Swords. The Devil and the Tower. Oh my gosh. Okay, I want to make you see the cards. Yeah, that way you can see everything. Let's see. Let's take just one more. Five of Wands. Yeah, I figured that out. Okay. So, how does he think you feel about him? first of all, um, for some reason, I feel like this person, feels like, with the Ten of Wands, he feels like you're pressured to say the things you're saying. Okay, because the Ten of Wands to me, when I see it, when you look at the Ten of Wands, right, you see a person that's feeling a bit overwhelmed, like he's carrying more than he's able to carry, and he's walking down his path. He's pushing through, but it's a lot of heaviness. It's a whole lot of load, right? With the Ten of Wands. So this person might be feeling like, you are being pressured to say the things you're saying, okay? With the Ten of Wands. And then I have the Empress, and then I have the King of Wands, and I have the Page of Swords with the Page of Cups. Now, this person may feel like you have a whole lot of other people around you that could be trying to get your attention, trying to talk to you, trying to give you different kinds of offers. The Page of Cups and the Page of Swords. And why do I say that, right? You might be like, HEA, why do you say that? I'll tell you, because I have the Devil. See the Devil? The Devil to me is a card of jealousy. So how does this person think you feel about him? He thinks that you are pressured, you're under a lot of pressure or overwhelming energy, because you do have different options or different offers coming your way. He does feel also that you are in opposition against him. Okay, so you're still not like at peace with him or on the same page, as him, because we do have the Five of Wands. So he might be feeling like you're still in opposition, you're still in conflict with him with this Five of Wands, and the Tower is next to it too. So this person feels like you're not totally at peace with him. Like, even if you told this person like, hey, I'm sorry, I apologize about what happened, I didn't mean to, he doesn't really buy it, okay? Because he feels like you are still, I don't know why, but he may feel like you're passive aggressive. And if you want to know why I'm saying passive aggressive, it's because I have the Page of Cups, right? The Page of Cups is like a very receptive card, it's not that negative, but it's next to the Devil, the Tower, and the Five of Wands. So this gives me passive aggressive energy. This person may think that you're being passive aggressive, or you're feeling passive aggressive against him, and you're having a lot of options from other people around you, and you're pressured, right, to do or to say or to pretend that you care, you see, with this Empress card, because your last message to him may have been very heartfelt, or you were a bit nice, okay? You were a bit nice to him. All right. Hey there, the protagonist. Hello, hello. So yeah, I'm feeling like cool name. I'm feeling here like, you tried to show a bit of kindness to this person, but this person, I think, didn't really buy it, because he felt like, you were forced to say that, okay? Like, that was not coming from the heart. And he feels like you are a woman that's so beautiful, right, with this Empress, and that you have many options, you have many offers on your table, but also you're passive aggressive with him. Okay. Let's try and get you some more cards. Yo, yo. Okay. I have union, integration, spy, inspecting, watching. This person is just observing, but he's being distant, okay? Like, this guy's not talking. He hasn't responded to your message. I see that he still hasn't responded to your message up until now, okay? Is that right, Lucky? Because look, I have distance, retreats, okay, time out. This person is like literally timing out, and he's just watching, observing, inspecting. And with the integration and union, it's like, I don't now, this is what you wanted, right? The integration and union. I think like there might have been a big misunderstanding between the both of you. Like, you both misunderstood each other big time. He's misunderstanding you right now, and you misunderstood him before. You get what I'm trying to say? So there's this like energy of misunderstandings. Like, you know, you had misunderstanding in the beginning of the story, and now you're having another misunderstanding in at this point of the story. So there is some sort of misunderstandings here. So does he think I'm trying to move on? He thinks you're just, like when somebody tries to clear the air, but they're being fake. That's how he feels. Okay, I'll tell you that's honestly and frankly honest. He's feeling like you're pressured, you've been forced to say the things that you are saying, right, to make the situation sound or seem better, but you don't really mean it, okay? Or it's not really that true. You know what I mean? Because he feels you are passive aggressive. Like, you know, when somebody's being nice, but they're sarcastic or they don't really mean it. You know what I mean? That kind of vibe is the vibe I'm getting of this reading, okay? So it's like he kind of feels like you're being nice just for the sake of being nice and having no rivals. You get what I'm trying to say? But yeah, but he's definitely distant. Look, and he's like observing things. And I think this could be what's actually making him keep his distance, is maybe this sort of assumption that he's having about the way you feel, right? Because we have this card, okay? Retreat, time out. So I hope that makes sense to you. I need you to let me know how this resonates with this reading. So that was your reading. Tell me your second question. Lucky? Yeah. So tell me, it can seem like that. Yeah. Hi, Hector. How are you? Guys, we need to get to 20 likes and then maybe I'm going to do freebies, okay? But as long as we're still like at 11, I'm still not going to do the freebies. We need to get to 20 likes like the previous many times we went live in. Once we get to the target of 20 likes, okay, I may do freebies, okay? But until then, I'm taking donations. Donations are open. We just started, as well as members' yes or no questions are going to be taken in between. My second question is, what will his actual intentions be behind what he says when he contacts me again? Okay, got you. So what are his actual, real intentions behind his next actions when he does come towards you? Let's see. Spirits, I want to see the truth here and only the truth. Please do show me the truth. What are his actual intentions behind his actions when he does do whatever he will do in the future? What will be his true intentions behind those actions? Ace of Wands. Right off the bat, Ace of Wands. I'll be honest with you, right off the bat, he definitely wants intimacy, okay? S-E-X, okay? Because I do have the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is passion. It's sexual energy. It's a person that wants to, that's the Ace of Wands. It's a card full of fire, it's full of passion. It's full of desire. So let's try and see. But let's see. So that's one of the things that he's going to have the intentions for. But let's see. We have the Nine of Swords, Ace of Cups, Knight of Cups. Okay. Now, he does also want love, right? Because we have, thank God, we have the Ace of Cups here. Okay. However, he would want to take things slow. Okay. Like, his intentions would be to slowly progress into this Ace of Cups, into having a relationship. But not right off, not right off, not right away, right? Because this person might be a little bit anxious when it comes to love, okay? He might be a bit phobic when it comes to love. Hi, Cleo. Why do we have the Nine of Swords, spirits? Just clarify. I have the High Priestess. Yeah, he's a bit afraid of love, okay? All right. So he would want to, like, he does have a clean intention of also having a relationship besides passion, but he would want to take things very, very slow, okay? Because he's a bit scared, okay, of opening up his heart, or he's scared of love, right? Let's try and see. Why do we have the Ace of Cups? We have the Six of Cups. Okay, why do we have the Ace of Wands, spirits? The Knight of Wands. Yeah, he might be a bit in and out with you. I'm going to be honest with you. If you give him the cookie in the beginning, when he comes back and takes action, he will start to act with you in and out. Okay, so don't give him the cookie. Okay, you understand what I mean, right? Don't give him the cookie, because if you give him the cookie in the beginning, I see that he will be on and off with you, the Knight of Wands. Because what I see in front of me in the table is a person that could be afraid of love. So he uses passion first to get his way into love, okay? Like, do you understand? Like, he uses passion as a tool to dig his way into love. It's kind of like vice versa for him. You understand? But I feel like you should not give him the cookie. Okay, because if you give him the cookie, he will start to be quiet on you or be very on and off with you with that Knight of Wands. And we don't want that to happen. So what you do is you don't give him the cookie. If he's down for dating you, great, fine, let's date, okay? You only live once, YOLO, you know? But if not, you know, and he just wants to, like, you know, he comes right in and it's obvious that he just wants to have the Ace of Wands, right? Then you don't give it to him. That's my advice to you. Don't give it to him in the beginning. Definitely delay the intimacy, because if he gets it, he's gonna be very in and out. And that's his actual intentions if you give him the cookie, okay? But if you don't give him the cookie, I see that things can develop into love and a relationship, like the goal that you want, okay? Like having a relationship, okay? So it's gonna happen. But don't give him the cookie, okay? Do you understand what I mean? Let's just see, why do we have the Knight of Pentacles? I have the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, because he needs to put in the work and the effort. Like, don't give him the cookie right away, because this person has to spend time to put in the work, to put in the effort into you. So don't give him an easy access at all. That's for sure, baby. But I will tell you that, okay? I will tell you that. But that's his intentions. I feel like since the first card that came out was the Ace of Wands, I think this is a very sexually inclined sort of person. So maybe he does connect to his sexuality in a very intense, very strong sort of manner, right? With the Ace of Wands and the Knight of Wands. So yeah, like, what do you think he'll be saying when he comes back? I think he will be maybe a bit flirtatious. Because I see here the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is somebody that tests the waters, okay? You know, but doesn't come off very strong. So I see something like very short, very simple, maybe like in an energy of like, kind of like asking like, you know, yeah, how you've been, you know, something like that. Because I have the Knight of Wands and the Ace of Wands. But at the same time, remember, I had the Nine of Swords, which is a card of fear. So this guy's afraid of love or relationships, okay? Because I have the Ace of Cups next to the Nine of Swords. So maybe this whole sort of behavior he's having is due to this fear, okay, against love, all right? So let me try and see, what do we get with the oracles? Maybe we can get something more. Okay, look, you see that? What was I saying here, Lucky? Look, what does it say? Passion. So he does want passion. We need to get to 20 likes, guys. We have guilt, sabotage, okay? This person tends to sabotage sometimes the connection after he gets the passion. So that's why I told you should not give him that, okay? So I think you were totally right, by the way, Lucky, to reject this person because you felt like he just wanted the sex. You were totally right to do so. Because if you were to give that to him, what would have happened was sabotage, okay? Like I said, this person would have been very on and off, okay? And look what we have here, separation. Okay, so that wouldn't be good. All right, don't give him the cookie right away. I'm warning you, I'm warning you, I'm warning you. And I told you in the reading, this is a guy that's very sexually inclined. He works or digs his way through sex, right, to get to love. Okay, like it's the other way around for him. You understand? But it's also a risk because he can sometimes get the sex, right, and then check out. Okay, so that's why I'm telling you, do not give it to him right away and definitely make him work hard for it, because this person sometimes tends to sabotage a connection after getting the passion, right? So what you have to do is you have to make him long for you. Okay, longing, as you can see, is the card here. So that's what I'm having here. Okay, let me know how this is making sense, Lucky. All right, and even here at the bottom, I have thoughts, isolating, and then detours and divine intervention. This person has been thinking about this connection about you as well lately, is what I see with the thoughts and isolation. This reminds me of the Hermit card, actually. So maybe this person have been in reflection, but he will be in deep thought and reflection and in this energy of like consideration, as long as you don't give him the cookie right away. That's my opinion. All right, but that's what I see. So yay, Lucky. Okay, I'm here if you need anything else. Meanwhile, we're gonna go ahead and do now Princess, and then I have Cleo. Thank you, Cleo, for your donation. I have received your donation, Cleo. If you're in the chat, thank you so much. All right, so let me do Princess first because Princess is a member. And then I'm going to do Cleo. So thank you, Cleo. All right, Princess, please drop your question. Yay, awesome, awesome. Hi there, Latte. Hello, hello. I love your name. What's up? How are you? All right, so where are you, Princess? I need you first off, Princess, to be here for your reading. So I'm going to wait to see your comment in the chat. I hope that you come in. So Princess, if you're here, please drop a comment. If you guys are new, please do check out my reviews. I do have over 300 plus accurate reviews that you guys can see and check out in my channel. You can see those on the website, the community section, the shorts, okay? And if you have any questions about me or what I do, please guys feel free to ask me, okay? Okay, Big Cleo, I got you. All right, I'll call you Big Cleo. All right, Big Cleo, we're gonna do your reading if she's not here. I do hope that she's here, but I don't think she is. So Big Cleo, sorry, go ahead and ask your request. Because I'm gonna do whomever is here. Princess, okay, you're here. Okay, I'll give you time. Because I thought you were not. Go ahead, Princess. Go ahead. Although I prefer sometimes to do blind readings, I don't like too much information to be given. But yeah, you could talk. You could tell me and let me know whatever you want to know. Okay, go ahead, Princess. Tell me. Okay, Big Cleo, awesome. You're right next after her, Big Cleo. All right, so Princess, take your time, type out whatever you need to type out for me. Okay. So basically, you know Tani since the first reading in July. You said he would take me travel, give me an offer, and I was waiting and waiting and nothing. And I'm telling you, he's smart and a strategic guy, okay? I really don't think he has financial concerns. I think it's either he's more on, okay? Hi, Stola, welcome in. Okay, I'm gonna wait for you. If you're posting anything, Princess, it doesn't show in the chat. moved on, met someone else, got what he wanted, and he's lost interested, or his friends said something bad. I don't know, but he's an ENTJ. He went to Princeton and works at Google. He's very care about his image. I don't know anyways, just want to know the truth. Okay, baby, I got you. Let's see, what's going on with you, Tani? Tell me the truth. I want the truth and only the truth. Spirit guides and angels, Archangel Michael, please help us cut through and find the truth, cut through confusion, cut through the clouds, and show us the truth. Okay. Spirits, show us the truth. What are we supposed to know? Stola, if you would like me to answer that, you can donate. We're only doing yes or no questions. Okay, I got that. Let's see. What's going on with him? Why did he leave her on red? What's going on with this guy? Yes, donations are open. Jasmine, welcome in. If you're new to the channel, check out my reviews. And yes, donations are open, boo-boo. All right, what's going on with him? Why did he do that? No, don't cry. 10 of Cups, the Magician. Ace of Cups, okay. King of Wands, 7 of Wands, the Sun, 8 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups. Okay, interesting. Spirits, show me. I just want to clarify something. No, he's still single. Okay, I just wanted to make sure. Show me, did he meet someone? Okay. Okay, listen. This person's status, first off, right off the bat, is still single, okay? Now, I have the Magician, I have the 10 of Cups, the Ace of Cups, the Knight of Cups, the Sun, the 7 of Wands is next to the Sun and the Knight of Cups. Then we have the 8 of Pentacles and the King of Wands. And what's very interesting is that I have the King and Queen of Wands of the same suit in the same reading. Now, I just want to clarify a few things before I can say things further. Okay. Okay. I feel like I'm going to take these. The thing is, he does have romantic feelings, but this person, he needs a lot of grounding, okay? This person had sudden changes happen to him, because I do have the shock card, okay? Like some sort of transformations or sudden change, shocking news, maybe that happened recently in his life. But I see that he has passion and feelings for you, because I do have romantic feelings and passion, all right? But he's healing from some sort of something that happened to him. I'm going to try to dig in deeper for you to see what this is. But he's healing from a situation, from some sort of a toxic situation. Because we have a healing heart, okay? That he's been through. But the cards are very positive. I mean, you know, you see the cards in front of you here, Princess? You have the 10 of Cups. You have the Ace of Cups, the Knight of Cups, the Sun, the 8 of Pentacles, and the King of Wands. Now, he's a bit defensive. I can see that because I have the 7 of Wands here. The 7 of Wands is a card of defensive energy. But this is what I also want to clarify. So let's clarify that. Why do we have the 7 of Wands, the defensive card? We have the Wheel of Fortune. I knew that because the Wheel of Fortune is a card of change. I'm clarifying the card of defense. You know, why is he defensive? And what we have is the Wheel of Fortune. Okay? So the Wheel of Fortune Since I gotten a read from you. Oh, wow. Okay, Jasmine. So yeah, with that Wheel of Fortune, it's like this person has been going through a whole lot of whim, okay, in his life. Because I have here the Wheel of Fortune, okay? So he's been through some things that have made him a bit defensive. Okay, now I'm telling you he's defensive. I'm saying that to you, but I'm trying to explain to you why is he defensive? Okay, so why is he defensive? So why is he defensive? He's defensive because, you know, he has been going through some changes here with that Wheel of Fortune. What kind of changes are these, spirits, or transformations? Because he's definitely grounding himself, because we have the word, the card grounding, stability, security, performance. So he needs to ground himself. Let's see, why do you have that wheel? What's happened here? Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, this guy is very slow and he's not in a rush to do anything right now. All right, let's see. But what are these changes that happen, spirits? Five of Pentacles, Two of Wands. Okay, why do we have the Five of Pentacles? We have the Devil and the Four of Cups. I think this person definitely did that on purpose. Let me just say that right off the bat, okay? So he did leave you on red on purpose, okay? But it's just because this person feels very pessimistic when it comes to the idea of dating anybody right now, okay? He does have love for you, but he feels like, you know, like, I don't have time for that. Okay, and that was the reason he did kind of leave you on red, because he felt like he doesn't have time to invest or to put into some sort of a dating scene. Okay, like he can't go ahead and invest because he can't go ahead and put in time into dating and things of that sort. Because I have the Five of Pentacles and the Devil. The Devil is next to the Four of Cups, which, you know, the Devil and the Four of Cups together shows me pessimistic energy or contemplation, but in a negative way, where a person is focusing on the negatives rather than the positives. So this person might be a little bit in his head, contemplative, but a little bit feeling like he can go ahead and do what he wants to do in this bond, because he feels like he doesn't have time to do so. And I have the Five of Pentacles. So the Five of Pentacles can speak about a person that feels like they, you know, they don't have anything to give you, you know, because they feel like they don't have, like they don't have what it takes, right, to give to this connection, to give to you, right? So this is how he is feeling. Hi, CC. Hey, guys. Hey, everyone. Do you think his friends talk badly about me, or he feels I didn't suit his image or I hurt him? Now, it is possible. It is possible because I have the Devil, but I'm going to clarify, of course, for you. And also we had here the Five of Wands. And the Five of Wands here, you know, came out when I was trying to see if he does have a third party. I wanted to check if he has another woman. And I got a no, because he's definitely single with this Hermit. But the Five of Wands definitely could talk about external factors influencing this whole situation. And yes, it could be friends as well. Okay, but we're going to be checking that in specific. However, I still see that he has passion for you. It's just, I think this person definitely was, something shocked him, okay? He's not very happy. Look at the Five of Cups at the bottom. All right, this person is a bit down. He's not so happy. He's a perfectionist, by the way, as well. This person is a perfectionist. And sometimes, you know, being a perfectionist is so hard, because anything that can happen or that changes, you know, sometimes can bother this person, especially if he has like a certain plan and he wanted things to go perfect, and then like boom, something happens that just flips things around. Like this person could be then like really soaked into the depression state of the Five of Cups, right? Feeling very down because he's a perfectionist. Okay. Hey, Jasmine, you could write your question once we call you. So we're right now on Princess, and then I have another reading, which is Big Cleo. And then if nobody is after that and you were first, I'm going to take you after Big Cleo. All right, so let's see. I want to see, did his friends talk bad about you? Seven of Wands, Ten of Cups. Did he have any of his friends talk badly about you? Wheel of Fortune, King of Wands. Let me see. Okay. Aha. Okay. Now I understand what's happened. You do have a mutual friend, a male friend between you and this person, princess. I see two men here. But I see something to do with lies. Okay, someone did not really say the full truth. There's a man that may have told him that he tried to get close to you and that, he tried to kiss you, or that, he made it seem as if like something happened between you both, but nothing really happened between you both. And this got him defensive. You see, the same card came out. This was the change that happened that shocked him, remember? Because I told you this person feels a little bit shocked of something, okay? Like a change that happened in his life. And the change is this. And again, we have the same cards, the Wheel of Fortune and the Seven of Wands, okay? So the Seven of Wands here is a card of defensiveness. So this person is acting out of defensiveness, right? Because of some sort of a change here that happened. When I'm asking what is this change, you can see we have the two kings. You see the two kings here? Okay, King of Wands, King of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So these are the two kings. These are the two friends. Okay, one of them is this person, Tani, and the other is that friend, right? So we have here two kings, two masculines, and they are definitely each other's friends. Maybe they've known each other for quite a while, but I see that something was told here that wasn't necessarily true, because we have the High Priestess next to the Ace of Wands, okay? Because I see here that before it was the first time and he's like, wow, are you guys good friends? Yeah, I just feel like he feels like there's something going on between you and these friends. Now, whether these friends physically communicated to him like, oh, and made it seem like something happened between you both, or whether it's like an assumption he's making off the photos, could be. But what I'm getting in front of me is a man that's defensive because he thinks some secrets are happening behind closed doors. You see this woman and how she's wearing a mask. This is the High Priestess, princess, okay? High Priestess is a mysterious card. It's a card of mystery. It's a card of hidden things, right? Things that are hidden, things that we can't see, right? She's the High Priestess. She's the card of mysteriousness. So this person feels like there's something here that is happening behind closed doors alongside his friends with you. Do you understand? So this is like the vibe I'm getting off here. But let's try and see. Try to pull you some. That's why we had the healing hearts. Now I'm understanding why we have the healing hearts. Okay. Yeah, new love. Yeah, he may feel like you have somebody else, or like you got on with some of his mutual friends. Remember when you asked me yesterday and you told me, should we post a photo with a mutual? I told you no. Now, I don't know if still some photos have been uploaded with those people, but he definitely thinks something is hidden. Look at the mask. And here we had a mask here on her face. I don't know if you can see that, but you see the mask? It feels like there are some things going on behind closed doors. And it has to do with you being interested or dating somebody else. Okay, new love. And then I have the teddy bear, flirting. Yeah, he may feel like you guys are flirting. Like, you're flirting with his mutuals. Okay. But did they post? Okay, not again since you said no. Yeah, but it was posted before. I understand. You didn't post after I said no. But before that, was something posted? Whether it's before or after, I don't care. But was something posted? Because this is what this guy is problem, okay? His problem is that he thinks that there's some things happening here. Okay? Because I have the mask and I have the High Priestess. Do you understand? All right, let me try and see. Tell me a little bit, spirits. Something was posted before, yeah. Because this is what he's assuming, you know, that there is some things happening. He's defensive. I told you, princess, he's defensive. Okay, Seven of Wands is like somebody that's defensive. Okay, let's see here. I'm going to pull you a few of these oracles as well. Baby, look, cold, detached, okay? This person is definitely in this phase of cold energy, detachment, okay? And here we have control and tactics. To him, giving you a silent treatment is his control tactic, okay? This is his controlling tactic. You understand? This is his controlling tactic. Him being quiet with you and detached to you makes him feel like he can control the situation with you. You understand? Was it good, or was it like, oh my God, she's so desperate? I think he was defensive. He just felt very defensive, and he didn't want to respond to you on purpose. It's not about you being desperate or him feeling like you're desperate, but it's more of like him feeling defensive. Like, you know, when you feel like somebody is like doing something against you, so you get defensive about him, you know, against him, and you just, you know, you kind of don't want to respond because you feel like this, not hate, but you feel this rage, you know? So this is like the vibe I'm getting off the reading, okay? If I can just, you know, tell you that based on the cards I already pulled, okay? So I really feel like this guy could have like this energy or this feeling of defensiveness, rage, annoyance. Okay, he's feeling a bit annoyed maybe on what happened, but that's the vibe I'm getting. And the reason why is because he feels like there is some hidden things here going on between you and these people. You understand? Message him and sending a cute photo. We posted the photo like a month ago and I messaged him yesterday. I understand you're asking about feelings, but I wanted to see here in this reading what is going on with him. Okay, so that's a different question I need to pull a whole set of cards for. But what I see, and if you can take whatever you could take from what I'm saying, I will tell you, princess, that this guy here is just having this defensiveness sort of reaction to you because he does feel like you are flirting with his friends, or there are some things happening with his friends. He is feeling like you are, it's like you're not that serious. You know what I mean? It's like you're kind of flirting with my friends, you know, so you're not that serious. That's why he didn't kind of respond to you. And I know it was a little bit disrespectful that he didn't respond, but that's the thing, because he feels it's disrespectful that you're hanging out with his mutual friends. I think this person might be a bit possessive about his friends in a way. Okay, but like possessive in the way, like if I'm gonna be with a woman, I don't want her to go ahead and date or be around my friends, because like to him that feels like this woman is not serious, or she is not like, you know, she's available to everyone, you know what I mean, kind of energy. So that's why he's a bit bothered and defensive. Okay, I hope that makes sense to you, but let me know. All right, baby girl, can you suggest me something? If I was you, at the bottom of the deck, I have the Seven of Pentacles. If I was you, I would just give it time, because the Seven of Pentacles is a card of patience. I mean, she doesn't do anything. She just stands there and wait for her, the fruits of her labor, right, to be ready. So if I was you, I would just wait. Okay, I would just wait. But I think, you know, you should leave this person's energy a little bit alone, because this person is definitely being very defensive, and you know, you should just let it be for now. At least for now, I would suggest you to let it be. Okay, I don't think he's possessive over you as much as he feels like, you know, especially after like the last photos that were posted before I told you no, he felt like, you know, a bit defensive, you know, it made him feel a bit defensive. And like that message, you messaging him as well, just kind of triggered the whole thing of defensiveness. You know what I mean? Like he was already feeling defensive since the moment he saw the photo. But the thing is, like, when you message him, he was just like, no, like, no. She's like too available. Like, he was like, no. So that's, you know, it's a little bit, I told you, it's a little bit pessimistic the way he's thinking right now. It's not that positive, okay? he's focused on the bad, not the good. He's a little bit having like this eye scope of focusing on the negative. So my opinion to you is to just like let it marinate, you know, like let the energy just marinate with him. Don't dwell too much on this person. That's my opinion to you. You understand? Don't dwell on him too much. Aw. No, don't be sad. I don't think it's your fault. I don't think it's your fault. It's just that this person is definitely assuming things, and that's what's going on with him. Like, this is his recent energy, or why he acted the way he acted with you. All right. Yeah, change, courage. So if I was you, I would just, maybe you're gonna travel. Okay, you might travel, go somewhere, princess. Okay, but this is the card that says change, right? So if I was you, I would go for a change. Okay, like try to, you know, go ahead and like don't just sit down and, you know, keep on thinking and dwelling about this person. Like just go ahead and, you know, take over some sort of changes in your life. Like take yourself somewhere, meet other people. But I also see the travel back. So maybe you will go somewhere, okay, or travel somewhere, princess, in the upcoming energy. For 1 month, and I didn't message him for like one whole month, and I thought Halloween is a fun time, so said hi and send a couple. Do you think it's like it's basically over? I think for now it's stagnant. It's stuck. It's a bit stagnant. Okay. So I'll be honest with you. He may not take action, okay, for a little bit. All right. Because based on the energy I see in the cards and the defensiveness and the amount of, you know, like defensiveness I see, it's like it's giving me like he's a bit stagnant. But I did see feelings that he has for you, because if you remember the first spread we laid out, it was very positive because we had a lot of love cards, but we had the defensive card, right? The Seven of Wands was also coming up. So this guy is a bit defensive, and him being in that defensive position is not allowing him to express himself or to show himself to you. So I will tell you, it's stuck right now. Let it be. Take a step back and go for change. You know, try to keep on with your life. Okay. Don't dwell on this person right now, because that would be a waste of energy. You understand? So try to look elsewhere. After I posted, and I gave him so much space, so I thought it's better now. I understand, my baby girl. Don't be sad. It's just, if I was you, I would just give it time. I would, you know, go ahead and try to change up my mood a little bit, change up my energy a little bit, go somewhere, you know, try to go on a bit with my life, right, with the change and courage card. And, you know, just take a step back, separation, longing. And he would eventually miss you. And if I was you, I wouldn't post anything on social media, or like try to hide him from seeing your post on social media, like any newer posts. Like don't let him see them, because that's gonna make him in suspense. That's gonna make him wonder what's going on with princess. Is she okay? Where did she go? So if I was you, like I would disappear for a little bit and make this person wonder. That's my opinion. I would do that. So I hope that was helpful, baby. Okay, let's go ahead and do Big Cleo. Big Cleo is waiting. So Big Cleo, please, what's your question? Big Cleo, I know you wanted a channeled. Hey, Beverly, good morning, good morning. How is it going, baby? Welcome into the channel, guys. Welcome in, everyone. Sorry for being sad. No, don't feel sad. And Princess, I'm going to send you some supplementals. Okay, princess. So just remind me. Okay, just remind me. I'm going to send you some subliminal music that you can listen to that can maybe try to boost the energy. But don't worry, baby. All right, what is P's feelings and intentions towards me now? Does he have romantic feelings for me? Will he approach me in time to come? Not now. Do you need the full name? No, that's okay. Let me see. Who are you after, Jasmine? Give me a minute. So Jasmine, you are right after Cleo. So we're going to do Cleo here now, and then it's you, Jasmine. Okay? You're right after Jasmine. Yes, yes, I got it, Jasmine. Thank you so much, baby. Thank you. Okay, so let's go ahead and do your reading. I want to get my other deck. Hold on, guys. Let me get the other deck for you, Cleo, because I feel like I want to use the other deck. So just give me a minute. Just one moment. Okay. Hi, Stella. Yes, we're gonna do the yes or no questions. I will do the yes or no questions. But let me just finish Big Cleo's reading. I'll then take some freebies and then we're gonna move on to Jasmine. I'm gonna do like some freebie questions. And also, by the way, Jasmine, you can also participate in those. But we're gonna do them after Cleo's reading, okay? All right, girlies. Thank you, Bev. If I want to do a mini to know what he thought, the pictures he saw, and me reaching out yesterday, good or just pushed him further away, what reading should I take? Whatever you feel is best. Whatever you feel best. You know, we can do a mini reading. A mini reading is 3 cards with the bottom of the deck cards. So it's up to you. It's really up to you. You have to see what fits, your energy or what you want or what you can afford. And we can do that for you. I don't have any problem. So let's see here. Yes, of course you have 3, Cleo, of course. But also, yes, everybody, yes, has a free yes or no question as a member. If you guys didn't, it's only 1 free question though per live, okay? For every member. What is peace feelings? Let me focus now, please, on Cleo. Guys, I'm not reading the chat. If you have any questions, just ask my moderator. She's here for the meantime. But thank you, Beverly, for your help, babe. I appreciate you, boo-boo. Okay, dokie. Let's shuffle the cards and focus on you, Big Cleo. And thank you, Jasmine. Jasmine, you're right next after this one, okay? So prepare yourself, Mama. And I'm so happy to see you again, Jasmine. How has it been, my baby? Okay, let's see. Spirits, show me the truth. Spirits, show me the truth. What is peace, feelings, or thoughts towards Big Cleo? First card is the Knight of Cups. So right off the bat, with the Knight of Cups, I do feel this energy of love, or this energy that I like you. Okay, I really like you. I would say I like you. It's more of like I like you than love, to be honest, but it's like I like you, all right? And I do feel like I do want to offer you a romantic gesture, an emotional gesture. As you can see, this is a knight, he's on a horse, and he has a cup in his hand. Cups energies in tarot usually depicts feelings, emotions. So I do want to give you an emotional gesture of some sort with this Knight of Cups, okay? And I do have feelings for you in a way where I feel like I like you. Let's see it. Did you try to do any kind of manifestation, Big Cleo, lately, or anything like so? Okay, yes, romantically like you, of course, romantically, because we have Cups energy. Did you try to manifest him, or did you try to, like, I don't know, like do telepathy, subliminals? Yeah, because I'm getting like you may have done something on a full moon. Now, again, I don't know when was the last full moon, or maybe around the energy of a full moon. Just so you guys know, when we do have a full moon, everyone, usually the energy of the full moon lasts like 3 days post the full moon. That's just for your information, guys. But I feel like here that if you've been doing that, it's been reaching him, because I picked that up in the reading. I picked that up in the reading. And did you ever tell me that? You did not. Cleo, did you tell me that today? Did you tell me? I knew that myself. Okay, but I picked that up, so that's accurate. So I definitely have feelings for you. Like, I like you with this Knight of Cups, and I feel like I want to express myself to you or give you this sort of emotional gesture with the Knight of Cups. Let's see. We have the 8 of Cups. All right, so let's see more. What's going on with him? Tell me the truth, spirits. We have the Sun. Beautiful. And we have the 6 of Swords. Now, right now, meanwhile, I'm in the process of walking away or leaving something behind, right? For my own happiness. Right now, this is what's happening with me. Right now, what's happening with me is that I am leaving and walking away, turning my back against some sort of situation for the sake of my own happiness with the sun. But let's see, why do we have the Eight of Cups? What are you walking away from or leaving? We have the Four of Pentacles. Why do we have the Six of Pentacles? We have the Page of Pentacles. Tell me the Four of Pentacles. Why is the Four of Pentacles here? We have Queen of Pentacles and we have the Magician. So maybe he's walking away completely from his past or a third party that was very possessive or was with him with the money. I may have had like an ex that may have been a gold digger, or she was just with me because of the money, or she used me financially, right? Because I'm a person that has money, right? Big Cleo, I do have money. But one of the exes I used to be with was like a gold digger, or she was using me for my money. She was there for my money. So I have decided to completely walk out and move on from her without looking back, right? Now, the Queen of Pentacles and the Magician are here, right? The Magician, it speaks about a person that tries to have a new start, a new beginning with someone. And the Queen of Pentacles is here. The Queen of Pentacles is next to the Magician. So whomever this woman here, this ex here, this gold digger ex, right, may have tried to come back around, as I said. And this actually came out for you in the previous readings we had when we did the channeling. But this person have decided to walk away from her. Why? Because he felt like she's greedy. Let me show you this. He felt that she's greedy. I feel that she's very, very, very greedy. Look here. She's very greedy, like she just wants to eat my money, okay? So I decided to walk away and move on for my own happiness, because I felt like my own happiness lies in not draining myself in this connection financially again. Because believe it or not, I have really been affected and impacted by her, you know, by what happened here in regards to how she used me financially. Like it really affected me, okay? So she affected me financially. She influenced my financial status in a way, but in a bad way, not in a good way, okay? And I feel like I don't want to get back there because I feel like she's a bit fake or she's a bit greedy, right? So I don't want to get back there. But I do have like this emotional romantic gesture I feel like I want to though offer you, is how I feel right now, okay? And yes, I do like you romantically with this Knight of Cups energy. All right, let us try and see what do we get with these cards. So I will be pulling some oracle cards more in depth here to see what does he feel or what does he have to say to you, Big Cleo, okay? Look, bless, happiness, okay? This person, whenever he thinks about you, he feels this sense of happiness, okay? The sense of joy, okay, that rushes over him. What does he wants to say? We have twin flames. You guys are definitely twin flames, okay? You guys are twin flames, okay? And here we do have this card that says frustrations, okay? Lacking of confidence and frustrations. So I think that this person may have been feeling very frustrated, and he was frustrated not because of you or not because of your energy, because obviously you guys have no history, you know? This is a fresh connection. You've never met this person. You don't have any past history with this person. So I think the frustration is stemming from the third party energy. When she tried to approach him again, he felt very frustrated and like, you know, fed up. Like, I don't want to have this again, okay? And even here it says fear. You see, it says ego and fear, okay? This guy got a little bit scared of getting into the same cycle again with this past person. So that made him stood back from her. Like that made me stand back from her. But the twin flame energy in the bless, I feel like we would really complement each other. Or I feel like we would really click with one another or be very compatible with one another with the twin flame card and the bless and happiness card. All right, let's try and see. Please tell us more. Okay. We do have here non-committal, independent. Yeah, this person is choosing his independence right now. So she may have tried to ask him, like she tried to ask me to get back into a relationship, and I rejected that. I told her, no, I'm sorry, I'm not interested in a relationship right now, okay? Non-committal, independent. So I didn't want to be in a relationship with this past ex person. Even though she offered to reconcile, I did not want that. I told her I'm not looking for commitment at this time. I'm sorry. Okay. But however, when it comes to you, I do feel like, look, that's so interesting. When it comes to you, I do feel like I want to offer you some sort of like a real offer with this engagement ring. You would be surprised, princess, but I spent it doing like a ritual for myself, because Halloween night was very powerful for rituals. So I just did a ritual night for myself, and it was pretty good, like self-love and stuff like that. So I didn't really like go out and party or anything. I mean, I did end up giving some kids some candy, but I didn't really dress up this year. Not really. I mean, I did do the nurse thing, but the nurse thing was like, like way back, like start of October kind of thing, because, I get so excited usually like a month before Halloween. But I did like do the dress up thing early. So like for the pictures and whatever. But then I just didn't celebrate it though on the 31st. So, Big Cleo, let me just continue what I see here, and then I'm going to answer your yes or no questions. I do feel like with you it's different. Like I feel like we could be compatible, and it's not that I'm not closed off when it comes to a relationship with you, because I do have engagement ring and talking. Now, of course, we need to talk, right? We need to talk for me to think about or to bring to the table here this offer of the engagement ring. But I do feel like I want to, like I'm open for that with you. Yeah, we have Sword and Rose, Revelation, Clarity and Truth. Yeah, I do feel like I want to talk to you and be clear, be truthful to you. Like I want to initiate conversations with you, talking with you. So yes, okay. It's actually interesting how you have asked me. You asked me here, will he privately message me, right? And look what I have here. I have Sword and Rose, and it says talking. So yes, I do want to talk to you and message you privately and all of that, to be able to have something with you. Okay, I do feel like I want to do that. But recently, what's been happening with my current energy is that I walked away from this woman that was using me financially. And this woman tried to offer me, again, like reconciliation or to get back together. And of course, I was, afraid to get back there with her. So I rejected her offer, and I have told her that I'm non-committal. But with you, I feel like I like you. I feel like there's potential. I feel like we could be twin flames. We could be very compatible. I do want to talk to you. Yes, I want to express myself to you. And I'm kind of open with you here with the idea of commitment, but not with this third party. You see, we have non-committal and engagement ring, which are two different cards, right? They're very, these two cards are like the exact opposites of each other. So I feel like here, I could have showed my non-committal side to this third party, but with you, I feel like I would be open to show you my committal side to you, like my committed side to you. So let's try and see. Okay, what I want to do is I want to pull you now some messages from this person. Maybe then we can also pile this up all together. But this person does want to talk to you. He does want to message you. Yes, I see that. Also, he does like to look at your pictures, because I do have the sun. You see how this little boy is like drawing the canvas or looking at this like photo or canvas photo. You see the canvas, Cleo? He does look at your photos, or he does like sometimes think about your photos, okay? You know what I mean? The sun is one of the most best cards you could get, by the way, in a reading. I always feel very optimistic when I see the sun card in any reading, to be honest. I need space right now. But yeah, obviously he needs space because he just been through this experience of this bad, toxic third party that tried to come back to his life and that he rejected her, you know? So he needs space right now because he doesn't want to be bothered by this like third party, you know? And because he dealt with this situation with the third party that tried to come back recently. So I need space right now. I just wanted to have a good time. I feel like here the third party may have told him that, you know, she just wants to have a good time. Like, you know, okay, if you don't want us to come back together as a couple, like, let's just spend time together. Let's just like hang out, have a good time, have some fun. And I think he also rejected that, to be honest. I think here that this person doesn't like, I don't really want to come back there to this ex, okay? Then we have, I want to see you now. So he does feel like he wants to meet you. He wants to see you, Big Cleo. I want to see you now. By the way, also this ex may have asked to meet up with him and he also rejected, okay? Because he needs space right now. You see, I need space right now. So that was like his response maybe to her. Like, no, I'm sorry. I need some space right now. I'm not in the mood for this. And then we have, I was testing you this whole time. I feel like here she was explaining herself to him that she was not using his money, but she was like just testing him. Like she's not a gold digger or anything, but she was like just trying to test like how good can he be to her. Something stupid like that. Like that's what she gave off as an excuse. No, I don't think it has to do with you. I think it has to do with the third party. You guys have no history, so how could he test you, Cleo? Big Cleo. He can't test you, baby, because you guys have no history. This is more about what's been happening with the third party. How can he test a situation that he hasn't been in the first place? Exactly. Yeah. So these, you see, I need some space right now. I just wanted to have a good time. I want to see you now. I was testing you this whole time. This seems like a conversation that happened or took place between him and the ex. Let's see, spirits, show me more. You heal me. But I think your presence in this person's life is to heal him, okay? Your presence in his life is to heal him. You heal me. This is for you. This one is for you. You heal me. So he's telling you, Cleo, that you do heal him. I'm not going anywhere. I don't know why, but like I feel like this ex was very persistent about the idea of coming together. Like she tried to tell him at first, like, I just want to have a good time. Okay, you know, and he told her probably like no. And then she told him, I want to see you now. And then, you know, he just didn't want that because he needs space right now, okay? But I feel like this guy feels like you heal him, okay? Because we have you heal me, right? And with I'm not going anywhere, it's just, it feels like she really like she threw herself on him again, okay? Because we have I'm not going anywhere. So maybe she was trying to convince him, like, I'm always here for you, you know, though, if you ever need anything. Like maybe that's the note they ended the conversation with. It's like probably the ex told him something along the lines, like in the end, like, okay, fine, I understand that, but I'm always here if you ever need anything, like something along these lines. You get what I'm trying to say? Because I'm not going anywhere, so that's why I'm feeling so. But let's see. I run out of facing my shadows, and then I'm not hiding the connection for the wrong reasons. So what does this person wants to tell you as well, Big Cleo, or about what he has going through, is that he does run sometimes out of fear of facing his shadows. Now, the shadow, a part of the shadow that he deals with or he struggles with is this situation, right, with the third party. That's a shadow, right? This is trauma. So sometimes he tends to run because he's afraid of women using him, okay? Because she used him. She was greedy, okay? Now, I'm not telling you that he's afraid of like stepping up his game with you because he thinks that you're the same, you know? But he has this general shadow that sometimes he's afraid of facing, okay? This is like in general, this is his general energy. So the reason why sometimes he's always in like this runner mode is because he has this fear of facing his shadows. However, he's not the type of person that hides a connection for the wrong reasons, okay? He is not a hideous person. This is not an insidious person. This is not a cunning person. You understand? Okay? So he's not hiding the connection though for any way, okay? In general as well. He doesn't hide the connection for the wrong reasons, okay? So let's see. Anything else, Spirits? We have boot. It says, increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goals. I think that in the end, this person will be trying to make the effort with the boot card to make something happen between you and him, Big Cleo. But right now, he is just taking his space. Okay, but with the boot card coming up here, it makes me feel like he's going to end up making the effort to achieve his goals with you. Okay? Yes, and I told you the manifestation thing, I picked it up because I did tell you that in the beginning of the reading and you confirmed that for me as well. So there you go. You have 3 yes or no questions, so you can post your 3 yes or no questions now anytime you want. Jasmine, you can post your question as well, Jasmine, because you're right next after her yes or no questions. Okay, and I'm gonna read the chat, guys. I haven't been reading the chat, so if you've been asking me anything and I did not answer you, it's because I was deeply integrated in the reading. Is P dating anyone or talking to anyone with romantic intentions now or not? Tell me, spirits, the truth. Is he talking? Oops. All right, I have a devil that popped up. Hold on, there's a card that flew to the other side on the floor. We have the King of Cups, and we do have the Devil. Thank you, Toka. Toka, you're going to be next after Jasmine, baby girl. And let me know if you did donate to skip, because if you skipped, I'll take you before Jasmine. All right, so I do have the King of Cups, and I have the Devil, baby. Now, the Devil is somebody that holds back and restricts himself from other people because he has fear. Remember the card that we got here from this oracle that was telling you that he runs out of fear of facing his shadow? This is exactly his shadow and fear. Okay, you see the devil? So basically with these 2 cards, I could say no, but let's see what we have with these cards. Yeah, it's a no. The Tower. Do you see the Tower? Big Cleo, do you see the Tower? The King of Cups just is standing up for him here. Okay, the King of Cups, Big Cleo, stands up for him in the reading. The King of Cups is just the representation of him. This is him, King of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Now, he doesn't have to be a water sign, but this represents his archetype. Okay. But guys, remember, you know, I'm not trying like to tell you guys like anything, but like I'm just, you know, if I give you an answer, I don't mind you clarifying things, okay? But I'm here not to teach tarot. I'm here to give you answers. I'm thinking about doing a tarot course for those interested to know what each card means. I don't have any problem in doing that for you guys. I actually love tarot, and I would love to also like make you guys even understand how this works as well. But I'm here to definitely just answer the question, especially that we have a list and we have a lot of people. I don't mind you asking clarifications like, Hia, are you sure he wants to be with me? Does he want to do this? Does he want to do that? I don't mind. I can answer you, but we're not answering, like you're here to take your answer, to take my experience, what I see for you, but not to, because if I see something bad, guys, I'm not going to hide it on you. You know, everything is just fully shown on the table, and of course Google is full of interpretations, but for me it's not about Google, it's just about the way I read. So the King of Cups, the Devil, and the Tower, that's a no. I don't see him involved with any third parties. But again, I'm not here to go card by card and explain everything, even though that's what I always do, because I always do that with all readings. If you guys know my style of reading, you know that I do, you know, explain card by card. But in general, I do not see him dating anybody else. The Tower and the Devil is not giving me a yes. I didn't need the purple cards. Is that why you didn't take them today? What do you mean? Which purple cards, baby? I used you these cards. today. I did use you these cards, and I also used you this deck. He's a water sign, see? So that's his archetype. Has P been looking at my Facebook profile page for the last 2 days on Thursday and Friday? Let's see. Has he been looking? Ooh, wow. Okay. Ace of Swords. Nice. 5 of Pentacles. Have you been looking on your profile? 5 of Pentacles, the 6 of Cups, the 4 of Swords. Yes. The answer is yes. And he's been missing you. Like, I think this person, every time he feels like he misses the sight of your face, he goes ahead and he does check your profile. Because I do have here the 5 of Pentacles. Like, this person felt like he missed you, so that's why he did do that. And, like, he checked you out. Because, look, even here, I have the 6 of Cups and the 4 of Swords. 6 of Cups with the 5 of Pentacles is, like, heavy missing energy. Like, I miss her face. Like, I want to see her. So he did check your profile because he felt like he misses you. And I see that when he does check your profile, he's usually, like, laid down. Like, maybe he's, like, laying down on the sofa, laying down on the bed. But yes, he does check your profile. Ace of Swords is also here, which is also giving me a yes. Ace of Swords is also a card of social media or like communication, because it's a card of communication. But, you know, in this question, since we're asking, did he check your social media profile page? It is a yes, because the Ace of Swords, like swords energy, usually represent communication in general. So yes, the answer is yes, because even the Ace of Swords is a yes card, okay, in tarot. But that's a yes. Yeah, I used that for you, Princess. Do you see us, P and me, being a couple for the long term in the future? Will P and the Cleo end up being together for the long term in the future, spirits? He has to get rid of his contemplation, okay? This person tends to sometimes overthink his steps so much with the 4 of Cups and the 5 of Cups. So he has to get over his contemplation or overthinking sometimes to be able to, you know, offer this, like, you know, commitment or relationship with the Page of Pentacles. Let me see here, though. Will you guys have a relationship or not? Yes or no? I'll say yes, but he has to heal some shadows, definitely. You know, and I keep relating and going back to this card that came out. Where was it? I'm going to try and show you because it came out for you here. You know, you remember this card that said, you heal me? You heal this person. You help him heal his shadows. And I run out of fear facing my shadows. This came out in your channeling. And so I will tell you, he needs to work out through his shadows to be with you. But the answer is yes. But the answer is yes, baby. Yeah. You see the star? You see the 4 of Wands? That's why I said yes, because the overall is saying yes. But of course, there's a side story here. So it's like he has to work through his... like his shadows, right? With the 5 of Cups. You see the 5 of Cups? The star is a card of healing, by the way. And we had You Heal Me in this deck. So I hope that resonates, babe. But of course, you know, you can always clarify. I don't mind. It's just I prefer to sometimes be quick and time efficient. I'm still detailed, guys. I still go in detail for everyone. But of course, if there's a line of people waiting, I do like to be quick. But thank you, guys. And that was for Big Cleo. Let's do the next person. So Toka, did you donate to Skip or not? If not, then I'm going to do Jasmine. So let me know, Toka, what did you donate for? Hey, Jeff, how are you? Jeff, I did not forget about you. I almost got through the email. The turn is on you today, okay? So the turn is on you today, finally. But I'm going to do yours today and I'll send it to you. Okay, thank you, Cleo. And Jeff, if you have a yes or no, please feel free to ask me, okay, baby? But I did not forget about you. I just wanted to give you a heads up because I did not forget. Okay, so Toka, please ask. I'm gonna do Toka, Jasmine, because she skipped the line. So let me just go ahead and do Toka and I'll get back to you, Jasmine. Skipping the line makes you skip whatever list we have. So Toka, please go ahead and ask your question or repost it if possible. And then I'm gonna do you, Jasmine, right after Toka, okay? Toka has an in-depth one question, all right? So you're gonna be right after her, Jasmine. You're welcome. Thank you, Beverly. No, it's okay. Keep it posted. Keep it posted, Jasmine. Will I see change towards me with Avery when I get to work in about 30 minutes? Let's see. To work in 30 minutes. Have the moon. You guys don't really talk that much. Tell me if this is true or not. There seems to be it seems like the situation between you and Avery got a little bit complicated, or you feel like it's been a bit complicated. Like, you know, it's like, you know, like when you put your headphones in your pockets, Jeff, and you feel like the headphones get like all like, you know, messed up. You know what I mean? Like, this is how I feel like this connection feels like right now. And I see that there's no communication and silence. I'm getting a little bit of a no because I see stillness here. Exactly. Yeah, I understand. I see a bit of stillness. Now, there might be some little effort today, but it's not that big. Okay, it's not that major. But you guys are supposed to have a conversation with each other, like it's needed. Like you guys need to talk, or you need to have some form of a conversation or clarity. But it feels like today it might still feel like it's more of the same because I have the moon, the nine of swords, and the five of wands. So I'm going to go ahead and say no, but there might be little effort, you know, like along the day, you may feel like there's a bit of a little effort, but it's not that major, okay? Like it's not the big effort that you think you would want to get from this person or you wanted to see from this person. So, yeah. Let's see. One more card. Yeah, it's like, but he does love you, okay? Look, Ace of Cups, he does love you. He has feelings for you, affection for you. But this person seems to be a little bit still confusing with the Five of Wands and torn, if that makes sense. So it's more of like, I would say it's more of like a maybe because you had 3 positive cards, 3 negative cards. So it's more of a maybe. Okay. Will you see more different oracles, please? I'm going to be honest with you, boo-boo. I only do have these on me. So the cards I'm using here are the only ones I have. I do have snippets here, though, okay, which like have like some different kinds of messages from your person. I do have my dictionary, which is amazing. I love dictionary readings, very accurate. And I do have the oracles that you have seen so far that I've been using. So I only have these on me right now. Toka. He's a bit impulsive though, so I don't know if he meant to come the way it did when he called me to go help for a little. It's Sunday now. It's my off day, so I'm definitely resting today. Just was disappointed. Typed my question. Let me see. Felt why punish me and send me back to work, and I had sacrificed one of my workers to hell another store. I just felt so overworked. The first part of the day with him was great. Why make me work harder? I had been working since 9 a.m. that day. So by the time I left, I was working 12 hours. My staff was understaffed because I sent one of my crew to help. Okay. Jay's next actions. Yesterday was so conflicting. He picked me up and we hung out. Different store, and I enjoyed spending time with him. But later that night, he told me to go back to help my store. Right after my shift ended, it just made me feel a bit upset. Oh my gosh, Toka, I get it. Okay. Okay, so listen, but for this question, if you wanted me to, I will try to see his next actions. And if I get anything about why this happened, I'll tell you, Toka, okay? But let's see. So you want to know what he's going to do next, or you want to know a bit about what's happened? Okay, next actions. Let's see. Jay's next action, spirits. Thanks, princess. Okay. Jay's next actions, please, spirit guides and angels. What's going on with him? Three of Swords. This guy he's not quite happy. He's feeling a little bit sad. I see sadness. Three of Swords is a card of sadness, okay? He's a bit sad, okay? Because I do have the Three of Swords. He's a bit sad. Do you see the bleeding heart? This guy maybe pretends to be happy, but he's not happy. He's a very sad person, okay? Like maybe he puts on the mask of happiness, like, oh, yay, I'm happy, but no, not really. Three of Swords is like showing me this energy of sadness. The Hermit. I see him taking some sort of solo time because I have the Hermit. The Hermit is an energy of a person that goes ahead for their own solitude, They go for solitude. That's the Hermit. The Hermit is a person that decides to take a step back and try to indulge in self-reflection. You know what I mean? But I see this person is not quite happy. Something may have happened to him that made him unhappy, because I do have the Three of Swords, right? And I do have the Hermit. So the Hermit is also showing me is that this person is also a little bit focused on himself. He's focused on his maybe goals. He's focused on his work. He's focused on what is beneficial for him, you understand? But it's because it's all stemming out from the sadness. He's feeling very sad about himself or about his life. And that makes him be in this hermit where he kind of wants to be practical or wants to be self-focused, okay? Now, let's try and see what's going on, though, with this person. So let's see his next action. So in the upcoming energy, it feels like he's going to be a bit self-focused. But let's see. Look at the Seven of Wands. I think this person is also very tense. But the reason why he sometimes, he did what he did or he asked you to do what he asked you to do is because it's out of tension, okay? Because this person was also very tense, okay? The Seven of Wands, I think he's kind of freaking out, especially that we're approaching, we're in November, but we're almost like little by little or week by week, we're going to be almost like in December, right? Which is very then like it's Christmas month, So I think here, I don't know, like he might be freaking out. This person is a bit freaking out. Like he's a little bit like, you see the Seven of Wands, like the Seven of Wands is like, to me, like with this card, especially this deck, it makes me feel like it's the red zone card, like, ooh, like freaking out, like, it just gives me the scenery of like people, like the alarm going out, and the people are just like going everywhere and it's like hectic and you get this done and get that done and get this through. Like it feels that kind of energy because this person feels like because we're asking for his next actions, he's feeling like the upcoming energy is going to be very hectic. So in a way, he is kind of freaking out and he's hoping that, he can get things done through early. Okay, now again, I don't know what's the mode of work you guys have. You know better than me, Toka. But I feel like this person is just feeling like we have to get things done ASAP so we can have some free time towards the end of the year so we don't have that much of a load. So this person, he's thinking from that point, but he's also very sad. Like mentally speaking, I don't think this person is in the right mentality because he's feeling a bit sad. So yes, his energy is off, but his energy is off not because of you, but I think it's because of himself, because it's next to the hermit. So this is not inflicted by you. It's more or so inflicted by what he's going through, personally speaking, with the hermit, right? But what are his next actions? Let's see. Tell me more, spirits. Ace of Wands. Now, again, I do see this energy of attraction, all right, with the Ace of Wands. But this person wants you guys, like he wants everybody to kind of finish their work or do what they have to do so that the upcoming month, okay, and the upcoming month I'm talking about is December, not November. He wants it to be totally free, or he wants everyone to have less of a load. So definitely expect that the month of November, I'm going to be honest with you, it's going to be a little bit tough, okay? You may feel like it's the most toughest month of like the whole year of 2025 because I see that this person wants to make sure that, like it's almost like he wants to work so hard to clear off the plates, right? So that he can have empty plates to fill them up with time to spend with you. You understand what I mean? So in a way, he kind of wants you to work extra hard and push through, right, with the Seven of Wands. And it is annoying. Yeah, I know it's annoying because look how these people are like screaming and like, and they're shouting, and this guy is like, but he's, look, like it feels like there is a lot of tension within the work, and that's what's causing him sometimes to act from this place of hecticness, right? Or just being unpredictable in a way and confusing in a way, because he's trying to put one and one together, but like there's a whole lot of chaos in between. Okay, so the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Cups is good. I love these cards that they came out, because the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Cups that comes out in his next actions makes me feel like he still is in the right mindset when it comes to you and him, because he still wants to have a relationship, have passion with you, right? Because the Ace of Cups is the card of a new beginning in love. Ace of Wands is a card of passion. So he still wants both of these, right? But he feels like to have this, okay, to have these, a lot of things needs to be done on a practical sense so that you guys can have time for that, okay? So that's where he's coming from. And in the upcoming energy, he might be a bit very focused on himself. So you may sense a little bit that there is this back and forth energy with the Seven of Wands, or struggle kind of energy with him, in the sense that you will see him one day be distant, next day he's close to you, one day he's distant, next day he's close to you. But why? It's because of what I told you. However, he's planning that in a month's time, or by Christmas, when you guys like eventually, of course, have a holidays, right? He can go ahead and go out with you and hang out with you outside of the frame of work, right? But then you would have nothing to worry about, about what comes next, because you would have like an empty schedule, or like you wouldn't have much to stress about when it comes to work. So this is like his plan. This is how he's thinking about things. But I don't think this person really just meant it in that way. And I think that's the first time he did such a thing, Toka, right? Like, it's the first time that he made you maybe do such a thing where you overworked or whatever. But I feel like he did that because he felt like you guys needed pressure to, get to that point he's planning for. You get what I'm trying to say? Let's see, what do we have with these cards? Look what I have here with you. Look, he still wants that with you. And maybe this person also loves the blindfolds, okay? He loves to blindfold you. This person wants to have it with you. Again, this is the Ace of Wands. You see the Ace of Wands? Yeah, there we go. Let's see. We do have Twin Flame, Divine Connection. This is a divine connection, that's for sure. I'm not quite sure, but I do hope to be back with them on the 4th of November. Twin Flame, and we have talking. This person wants to talk to you. Okay. I used that for you, baby. It's the same one I used for you in your reading. Rewind your reading. You're going to see I used that one for you. Talking. Okay. This person is interested in still keeping contact with you. And look, twice we have the word twin flame. Look. Twin flame. And what does it say? Twin flame. Twice. Twin flame. Twin flame. So you guys are definitely twin flames, and he's definitely interested in talking to you or still keeping up the conversations with you, the expression with you, the communication with you. And he does want to have this with you. Oh, he does want to have this with you. Okay? He does want to have that one with you. And we have at the bottom addiction. But this person could be a bit of a workaholic in the upcoming energy, because I do have addiction. Okay? But that's what I'm getting here. But I feel like you guys are going to be talking more, though, in the upcoming energy. And that's the good thing I can tell you, Toka. I hope that resonates with you, Mama. Let me know how this resonates. So that was your reading. Made me feel bad because I don't know. I feel like I can never do enough. I understand. But it's not just for you. I feel like he's also doing that for other people, too. because he's freaking out himself. He's sad, okay? This guy's not very quite happy. The Three of Swords being the first card, and that bleeding heart, I don't know if you've seen it. I hope I can, where's the card? Yeah, this one. You see the bleeding heart? Like, this guy is also suffering, okay? This guy's suffering too. You see how he has like his hands on his face? He's frustrated and sad and unhappy as well. I feel like you guys are all kind of like in the same like misery, to be honest with you, Toka, but different levels, right? What's the best part about your age? Because I think I'm at a stage where I'm mature, but I'm also kind of still young at heart, I feel. I don't know. Thank you, though, for the question-ish. That was nice. Okay, so Toka, that was your reading. Let me go ahead and do Jasmine. Jasmine, please let me do her question. Where's her question? I'm going to just scroll up to see her question because I think it's all the way up. Okay, so Jasmine. Okay, or Princess. No, Princess donated. Princess, what's your question, Mama? Thank you, Princess. I'm going to do Princess, guys, because she's a member. And then I'm going to do you, Jasmine. Sorry, Jasmine. I know I made you wait, baby. But Princess donated again. So, Princess, what's your question, my baby? You donated? I haven't received your donation, Jasmine. So, do check with PayPal. I didn't receive your donation, Mama. Did you send it now? Princess? Princess, did you send your donation? I didn't see it, baby. All right, so until you check, I'm going to just ask Jasmine's question. Is my friend Nick going to become my boyfriend? Will our friendship turn into a romantic, committed relationship? Okay. Let's see, spirits, what's going on? I know, Jasmine, but you see the membership tag? You did, Princess? I didn't receive a notification, babe. I did not receive a notification. And I'm going to check. Give me a moment. Let me check, guys, the notification panel. I will check the PayPal to see. Where is it? I haven't received it, baby. So please do try to recheck. And I'm going to recheck in a moment too, Princess. Okay, Jasmine. Will you guys... But you guys, you see, Jasmine, this little tag, you see the green, you know, the people that have their names written in green, these are members. So they do subscribe for like a monthly membership. And of course, if they donate, they take priority and they automatically skip. So they don't need to go ahead and like send $5 to skip the line or whatever. They skip the line automatically. So, but anyways, I'm going to do yours because I don't see Princess's donation. Princess, please do try to check, okay? And I'm going to be checking also in a minute. But let's answer you, Jasmine, now. Is Nick and you going to become something more than friends, like a committed relationship? He's a Taurus and Jasmine is a Libra. So is Jasmine and Nick going to become more than just friends, like boyfriend, girlfriend, the High Priestess? Will you guys develop into a relationship? I still feel like you guys need to talk more with one another or get to know each other more. There might be some differences between you guys. This could be age. This could be status. This could be... there is some kind of differences here, okay, that I could see here, Jasmine, that you have between you and this person. However, I do feel like here that this person and you... Yeah, we have the Nine of Pentacles. We have the Five of Cups. I feel like at the moment, it's more or so giving me like a no. But it's really because I feel like you guys are both at two different maybe phases in your life. Because I see some sort of like differential energy in the sense that you guys could be at two different wavelengths at the moment, two different phases, two different sort of... you know, phases in life, you know what I mean? You might be ready, like, for example, for, let's say, a relationship and this person is not ready, or vice versa. Like, you get what I'm trying to say? But the Seven of Wands here with the Five of Wands tells me there is some sort of push and pull energy between you guys. I do see here that, you know, you and this person are meant to still maybe build things again from scratch and still talk to each other more and get to know one another more. Because I do have the Nine of Pentacles, and the Nine of Pentacles here speaks about rebuilding trust or building up the trust again between one another. So I'm not telling you a final no, but I will tell you it still is going to take a whole lot of time, okay? Because I have the Nine of Pentacles here, and the Nine of Pentacles is a card of rebuilding trust or grounding the connection. So if you were to tell me what's going to happen here between me and this guy, will we become something more than just friends? I will tell you it's possible, but not anytime soon or even now. I don't see it happening now or soon. Why? Because I have the Nine of Pentacles, because this is a connection that needs to be grounded or that needs to be stabilized in some way before you guys can move into anything of such stability or higher level, okay? And also the Five of Cups is here. So one of you guys might be also a little bit you know, frustrated or sad, okay? You could be frustrated with your life, or he's frustrated with his life. But remember what I said in the beginning of the reading when I just answered you, Jasmine, when I started this reading, I told you you guys are at two different phases in life, right? So you could be maybe at a phase where you're looking for love, or you're maybe wanting to be in love, and he might be at a phase where he's a little bit down with his life or not quite ready to introduce love into his life. So that's why I'm telling you a no for now, but it's a no for now because you guys are not still yet at the same frequency of having that. You understand what I mean? So let's try and see one more card. We have the Ten of Wands. Yeah, he also might be very overwhelmed with responsibility, overwhelmed with maybe things that he has to do, things that he has to get through, okay, in his life. He might be a bit busy, okay? He might be feeling a little bit like he doesn't have time, or like time is running by and like he's getting very, very occupied, very busy, right? The Ten of Wands is a card of like tension. He might be going through tension, right? Tension, frustration, okay, with that Five of Cups as well that came out here. But I will say it's a no for now because it just feels like maybe this guy's position is a little bit tough. He's a bit mysterious, though, I have to tell you. He doesn't show you all his cards. I can see that as well with the High Priestess. He might be a very private person. Tell me if this is true or not. But I do see that, you know, again, there might be a chance here for this to work out, but I don't see it happening now, okay? I see a no for now, and I don't think it's gonna be very soon that it happens. Because, again, I feel like this guy is a little bit too occupied with certain things right now, responsibilities, things on his shoulder, okay? You understand what I mean? So it's not the time for this at all, is how I feel. I'm going to pull you some oracles, of course. And again, thank you for your patience, Jasmine. I hope this was worth the wait. But let me know, please. Yeah, look at the mask. Yeah, this guy is hiding true feelings. Like, he feels like it's not the right time to show his feelings to you right now. He's being private. He's keeping to himself. But you guys maybe constantly see signs of each other, or you both constantly remember one another. I also see with the runner that this person might be a little bit of a runner right now because he has a lot of turmoil happening in his life right now. So he is being in this runner position and it may sound or seem like he's avoiding you, or he's in avoidance, right? But I feel like it's not that. It's just that he's running from the turmoil, okay? This person is trying to run from a lot of turmoil, and that's why he's a little bit in this runner phase. But this guy's definitely in a runner phase, and he's not ready yet to show his feelings. He's hiding his feelings, okay? In my head, this romance between him and I don't see him having space for romance right now. I'm being completely honest with you, Jasmine. Now, that's a different question. We could look into that. But what I see, to answer your question about this person, right? And about whether or not you guys will develop into a relationship, my answer is no. And why? I expressed that to you right here. This person seems to be at a different phase of his life than yours, right? So he's not ready for anything of such, okay? So I'm like speaking the truth here to you, all right? He likes me too, but yeah, like you said, he comes off avoidant. Yeah, and it's because of what I just explained to you. Okay, that's the reason. I hope that makes sense to you, baby girl. Let me know if you have anything else. Of course, though, let me know. All right, so that was for you, my lovely Jasmine. Hey, Anne, how are you? What's your yes or no? You can drop it in the chat. Princess, let me know if you did check your PayPal, Princess. And then I want a dictionary. I had a non-love question. Those we can count as my original money. Okay. I want to know what Tawny thought about me. Messaging him yesterday. Like, was it good? What he thought about my pictures? What did he feel about my pictures? These are too many questions. Princess, I need you to specify one of them. I know you're stressed out, but please specify one of them. You want me to ask about your message, or you want me to ask about how he felt about the pictures? Because these are two different things. So I need you to be, please, more specific. Thank you, Amor. Did you send it? I don't know why I didn't get the notifications, honey, though. Oh, okay. I see it now. Yes, okay. So Jasmine, please tell me, you want me to ask his feelings about the message, or you want to know his feelings about the image? Because it's going to be confusing if I do it together. I'll be honest with you. I prefer things to be more specific, because the message is one thing and the picture is another. Because the picture could be the feelings that he has at the moment for the picture. The message could be a different thing. Like, he may have been a bit happy with the message, but annoyed with the picture, right? And that made him therefore not speak. You know what I mean? It's two different things. Okay. All right. I'll try to ask in general. It's up to you, but I'm just telling you that it might be confusing. It's just my advice. All right. Thank you, Amor. I got you. All right, let's see, Jasmine, though, what comes out. What's going on? What are his feelings in general? Hey, unapologetically. Hey, Anne. Guys, please repost. I will take you guys in between. And also, those who've been liking up the stream, I need you guys to post your free yes or no questions. So all non-members, if you have a yes or no question, let me know. The pictures I sent. Okay. Yeah, it's better this way. It's better for you because you get more information this way. Okay, if you take it like one by one, it's better. Okay, so we can start with the pictures, and you know, if you feel like you got your answers, we leave it there. About the picture I sent him and my new profile picture. Okay, let's see. What did he feel and think? Yes. Yes, that's good. What did he think or feel about the picture that Princess has sent and her new profile picture? This is about Tawny and his feelings, please, spirits. I want nothing but the truth. Okay, so I do have the Chariot. Six of Cups. He does really miss you, man. This guy really romances over you. He misses you, okay? Because I have the Six of Cups and the Chariot. This person really does miss you. And he tends also to think a lot about you, especially while he's driving or he's in his car while driving. This person misses you so much. He does really feel a lot like he wants to have you back with the Six of Cups, okay? He also misses the feeling of hugging you, okay? He did wish that he could have like maybe hugged you, or he wanted to hug you, because he's missing your embrace, you know, or the way you feel like when you guys hug, you know what I mean? He misses that. Okay, let me see more. We have the Four of Swords, Four of Cups. He got very contemplative, by the way, seeing your pictures. He got very contemplative. He started to think a lot. Okay, he started to think about whether he should kind of, you know, what's the right word? Like, should I kind of put this behind my back and start over with Princess? Okay, you get what I'm trying to say? Like, he was trying to think if it's like, how can I explain this to you? I'm going to try to explain it to the best way I can. Like, when he saw your profile picture and the picture you sent him, he really felt like, you know, is this all of this worth me being angry for? Like, you know, wouldn't it be better if I was to let my anger behind my back and started over with Princess? Like, he considered that. Why? Because he missed you. Okay, these photos made him miss you. All right, and it made him contemplate about you. And like I said, contemplate about moving things, like, you know, further, like keeping things moving, right, with you. And not stagnating the situation with that wheel. But he definitely feels so much like he misses you, okay? You also looked really innocent or like really cute, but it's like, you know, the sexy innocence, like this is how you looked like. You looked like, you know, a good girl that wants to be bad, okay? Or that wants to be punished, like that kind of thing. And he really liked the way you looked, okay? But let's see here. I have the Three of Pentacles. This person definitely, though, may have zoomed in some of your photos. He may have zoomed in into some of your photos. I see two men. I don't know if there were two men involved in this party or pictures. I don't know. Or maybe two men's comments, if anybody commented on your pictures, I don't know. But I'm getting something to do with two men being around you, either in the picture itself or like as a part of the people that maybe commented, I don't know. But I'm getting that here. That he may have like took notice of them. But I see that he definitely did try to like zoom in or focus on your photo. But the Three of Pentacles and the Wheel is also again emphasizing what I was saying to you, that this person definitely thought about like letting all the past, like he considered the idea of like, you know, let me just like put the past behind and like start fresh. But the other photo, the profile, because you asked me about your profile and the one you sent him, Princess. Your profile and the one you sent him. Was any of the other pictures that you have recently posted had other people? Did it have other people? Any of the photos you have on your profile? Or like a background or like a crowd? Okay, I'm not talking about the photo you sent him because, see, I told you it's going to be confusing. It's better that you be very specific. Like, ask me the profile picture. How did he feel about it? The photo I sent him, full stop, that I, you know. But because you asked me about both are alone. Okay. I don't know, but did anyone comment? Did anyone comment or like, because I see that he took notice of two men. Okay, maybe two men that liked your photo or two men that were like a part of like looking at your photo. Because look at these two people here. They're also looking at the photo. Like this is you here, right? And this is him. But I feel like here he took notice of these two people also that were maybe people that were like viewing the photo or seeing the photo or liking the photo. In any ways, I feel like here that this person may be a little bit in spite of two men, okay? Whether that's photo related or not. I see. But I don't know why I'm getting two men. I want to clarify this for you. Why do we have these two men, spirits? Why did we get these two men? Because I want to know. Three of Swords. Do you see that? Again, the bleeding heart. Do you see the Three of Swords? You see the bleeding heart here? Again, I feel like here he is a little bit anxious about two men's presence, though. Even if it's not photo related, but it comes out here. I have the Temperance. But he definitely thought about like wanting to heal this connection, heal this bond with you, put it all back behind his back and like start over. He definitely felt like he really missed you, okay? But I really feel like he might be a little bit, though, disturbed by two men around you. Who are these two men? Because I want to know, spirits. Why did we have it in this reading? We have Nine of Pentacles. We have the Star and the Three of Cups. They could be your friends, like people you're just friends with. or you just know, you know, but they're just like your friends. Also, I want to say something. I don't know if your photo did show any cleavage or something, but you definitely looked very hot. And yes, this person also really loved your lips, or, you know, your lips, but also I'm getting like the chest area as well. And again, I definitely feel like he zoomed in into your photo, but I'm getting something here to do because I wanted to clarify and know who these two men are. And I feel like here with the Three of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles, these could be two men that you consider just as friends, but this person may, like I said, feel frustrated about them because he may think that, you know, you guys would have something else, or like there's something going on. All right, why do we have the Three of Swords, spirits? I just want to clarify. Four of Wands. Tell me, why did we have the Three of Swords? We have the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, it's like he's afraid that you're juggling more than one person at the same time. Because that also comes through in the reading, even though we're asking about your picture, but that comes through. And even if you notice here, I'm going to show you. You see the two moon here? You have two moons. You see in the background. This is one, this is two. Okay, and they come here the same as this position here we had. Where's the card? Hold on, I'll show you. As this card here, you see, like they're behind. You see, one moon, two moon, look. But behind, it's like they're behind the scenes. So this person, I don't know, he might be either assuming, so if like you had solo pictures, he might be assuming that you may have other people that have their eyes on you, especially like two people in specific, or he's doubting or having like this doubt of two specific people that have their eyes on you. Like, you know, doubting them for taking your interest, okay? New reading to know his thoughts and feelings about my new picture. Was he horny? Did he think I was pretty? Yes, he did find you as pretty, and he did miss you, because I do have the Six of Cups. That's what I'm saying. He felt like he wanted to hug you. He felt like he really missed you. All right? And I asked you here, I told you, did you have like, did your cleavage area show? But you did not answer me, because I told you this here when I seen this card. Where did it go? Where did it go? This card here, you see how she's covering her boobies? Okay, so yeah, I think here that this person maybe loves this side, like he loves your chest, okay, chest area maybe. Let's see though, did he think it was sexy? King of Pentacles, Nine of Wands, Seven of Cups. Now he definitely did fantasize about your photos, okay? But he's a bit guarded though, okay? Nine of Wands is like the energy of a person that's a bit guarded. So, you know, the Nine of Wands is a person that has like their walls up, they're defensive, they're guarded, they don't express themselves. But the Seven of Cups here next to the Nine of Wands tells me that definitely this person lost his mind thinking about thinking about the photo. So yes, he did fantasize, he did think about you in a sexual way. Definitely, definitely. And he loved your chest area. Okay, that's why I asked you that, because you can see that here in the Nine of Pentacles. You see how she's covering her boobies here. Okay. Hi, 3 p.m. So again, yeah, he definitely liked the photo, especially this part. And he did zoom in. I told you this as well in the reading. So answering you about the feelings, he definitely liked it and he was attracted to it. And that was something that really caught his eye. Let's pull you some oracles, Princess. Hi there, Divikar. Welcome in. Guys, we're going to answer freebies for everyone because thank you guys for getting me to 27 likes. I'm going to answer everybody's free yes or no. All right, so we do have separation and we have clock. This is insane because this is exactly what I said. You see here, what does it say? It says thinking about you and missing you. Where are you, princess? Come here. Come here, princess. Come here. Come here at once. Look at this. What does it say, princess? It says missing you. But it says here also sadness. Remember the Three of Swords here? I'm sorry, but it came through, you know, and I had to say it, okay? I do always say whatever I see, okay? So I'm going to just, where is it? Where is it? Where is the card? Where did it go from me? Yeah, you see this card? He was a little bit sad, Okay? There was a bit of feeling of sadness here. And why is because of what I told you. But look here. What does it say? Missing you, thinking about you, princess. You see this? Thinking about you, and then we have sadness and bitterness. So he did feel a little bit sad and bitter, but look, he was missing you and he was thinking about you. And what did I tell you here? I told you he missed you with this card, remember? I said that. And here we have it again, missing you, thinking about you. And we have also the clock card. And the clock card here tells me that this person, you know, he's thinking that he wants to progress things with you. It says time to heal, progressing, cycles and takes time, needing time. So I think this person still wants to have more with you, but he's just a little bit sad and he's been missing you and thinking about you. Are you there, princess? I'm not sure. Do you hear me and see me? Let me know, baby. But this is what I see for you. I hope that makes sense to you, mama. Let's pull you just a few extra cards from me. We have blowing kiss. This person also may have felt like he wanted to kiss you. Okay? He felt like he wanted to give you affection, give you love, right? Because this says unconditional love, giving and receiving, fairness and love, reflection, affection returned, right? So he wanted to give you affection. He wanted to like maybe even like kiss you. He imagined kissing you, like, you know. But we have love and life here. It says healthy choices. He felt like he wants to make a healthy choice. This is the purple deck. This is my purple deck, baby. I'm pulling you from this deck. The one with the words only? You mean this one? This one? Okay, let's do that. Let's see. I'll pull you a few cards. Even though I don't do that with in-depth cards, you have to add it on, okay, next time. But I'm going to pull you one card from here. Which one? This one? Okay, got it. Let's see. What's going on? What do you need to know about this person? Okay, let's see. We have comfort zone, clinging. Yeah, this person definitely felt very clingy towards you. Okay, after he saw the photo, because we have clinging, south node. Okay, so he did feel very much clingy to you when he saw your photo. Let's see more. What do we have more for you? We have longing. He definitely missed you. Okay, he definitely missed you because I have longing. Okay. So he definitely felt like he missed you and he was feeling like he longs for you. At the bottom of the deck, I do have balance and justice. So he did feel a little bit like he wanted to achieve balance or justice with you. So let's see. What do you need to know? Okay. You were just, you got my heart and then you were just someone on my checklist. This person in the beginning, I told you, he was in this connection for fun. He didn't want to have anything real or serious in the beginning. Tani didn't want to have anything serious. So he tells you, you were just someone on my checklist, okay? But look what I have then here. You got my heart. Remember, I told you this even in previous readings before, Princess. I told you this person got into this connection without the intention of being with you in a relationship. But then after some time, okay, he felt like you got his heart. Okay, it's almost like gives me the vibe or the feeling of a person that like gets into a situationship that he doesn't take seriously and then he falls in love with that person. Like that kind of is the energy I see with the cards. Like this person in the beginning may have felt like, okay, now this is just a passing connection, but then after some time he may have felt like you got his heart, like, you know, you stole his heart. One last card. It says, I'm speechless because I honestly don't know what to say. Okay. I'm speechless because I honestly don't know what to say to you. Okay? So that's why he's quiet, because he doesn't know what to say. He doesn't know what to say to you. He doesn't know what to come up with. No one can get in the way of what I feel for you, right? And look what I have at the bottom. I feel like a loser. All right. I hope that resonates with you. All right. So let's go ahead and see. We had, let me see who we had here. I'm trying to see. Did anyone donate Beverly after Princess? Or I think it's the yes or no questions now, right? I think it's the yes or no questions. So let's answer you, Beverly baby. I hope that resonated though with you, Princess. I wish you the best, my love. I hope that things get from better to better for you, baby. I love you so much. All right, so Beverly, I'm going to answer Beverly's yes or no, and then I'm going to do Amor. So Amor, you can post if you want. Is it over for Mark and I? I told him my dog is not going anywhere. Is it over for Mark? Thank you, unapologetically. For Mark and you, is it done? 3 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups, 10 of Cups. Is it over? Is it the end? Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. I don't think it's over per se. I don't think so. There might be some sort of avoidance that may happen, like he's going to avoid you and you're going to avoid him in the upcoming period, Beverly. But it feels like there's going to be another reconnect, okay? All right, so let's answer a few freebies, guys, and then I'm going to do Amor's donation question. I got you, Amor. Thank you for posting. I see your comment. Is Derek missing me and will he come back towards me? I can answer only one, Stola. So is Derek missing you? I'll take the first part. Okay, is Derek missing you? King of Cups, the Tower, and the Queen of Wands. Yes, he does. And also I have the Ace of Cups at the bottom. Unapologetically, what's your question? Will PRS Cancer attend the 23rd of November wedding along with his wife? Will he attend the wedding with his wife? We have Page of Wands, 3 of Swords, and the 8 of Swords. I'm getting a no. I'm getting a no. He might be held back from going. Okay. So is Marwan going to contact me for a meetup? Is Marwan going to contact you for a meetup? We have the Magician. And I have the 7 of Wands. Is Marwan going to contact you for a meetup? It's going to still take time. I'm getting a no for now. It still is going to take time because I have the Knight of Pentacles and the 10 of Swords with the 7 of Wands and the Magician. It's going to take some time. All right. You're welcome, unapologetically. Of course, it's, again, guys, energy can change. No, you can ask as well, Amor. What's your yes or no? But guys, remember, it's one type of yes or no question per person. Am I taking the right decision by taking a step back, like a breakup from my relationship? Okay, let's see, Mercy. And again, guys, please don't like to unlike. That's bad karma, not good. Okay, 3 of Pentacles. I feel like you've been feeling like this connection has been distracting you from your life purpose, Mercy. Tell me if this is true. Tell me if this is true, please. But I see here that, yes, it was the right thing because you're meant for some sort of expansion or level up in your life. And you wouldn't been able to do that level up. Okay? Thank you, unapologetically. I'm going to get to you alongside also Jeff, okay? Because Jeff and you, I know that you guys are still not done yet. But we have the Queen of Cups here, the 4 of Wands, and the 3 of Pentacles. I'm going to say yes here, okay? I think it's going to be beneficial for you too on the long run in a way. All right, will T reach out to... Okay. Yes, keep reposting, Amor, because I missed out on some questions, guys, all the way above. So repost, everyone, if I didn't answer you. Will T reach out to you today? Will T reach out to you today? Will T be reaching out today? T is a little bit slow when it comes to communication. He might be a little bit busy today. Okay, so expect communication to be a bit slow moving, if I'm honest. Will he message today? I feel like he's a bit slow. It may come a little bit late. Like you'll receive a response, but it may come a little bit late or delayed. Not right away, okay? It's gonna take time for you to receive a response. Because I do have here the Knight of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands, and I have the Seven of Cups. So, you know, I'm getting more of like a delay here happening. So I would, if I was you, I would just, you know, not think much about it. And I have the Devil here at the bottom, which is a card of a person that's a little bit, you know, held back in a way, okay? Holds back in a way, and that's struggling. This person might be going through a bit of a struggle also today, which is maybe what's making the energy a bit so, you know? But he's a bit slow here, and he might be also feeling like he doesn't know what to respond. I don't know what you told him, but he feels like he doesn't know what to respond, okay? What did he think? Maybe he's thinking about what to respond, amor. Hi, Goldilocks. How are you? A yes or no question. It's actually pretty cheap. It's only, I think, It's €4 only. So you can check it out in the description box. And welcome in, Goldilocks. We're so happy to have you here. Will I be getting a new job in power? BI in November. Okay, let's see, babe. Let me just put these cards right way. I will change these cards, and I'm going to use a different deck because I'm in the mood for that. So I'll use the Gilded one again. So let's see. Will you get a new job? November here. I'm going to say yes. I'm getting a yes here. Yeah, I'm getting a yes. I feel like you also feel like it's going to be a much more better paying job, Purgati. Okay. All right. So, oops. Is my old love coming back in November, Naveen? Yes, Knight of Cups, Naveen. You do have love coming in. Yes, please add €2 extra dough for the PayPal costs. Yes. All right, let me do, where is it, Princess? I don't see. Okay, let me see. Where's Princess question? Did Jerry view my social media recently? Did Jerry view your social media recently? Did he view your social media recently? Did Jerry view your social media recently? He didn't, not recently, but he will, okay? He will be doing that within the upcoming 7 days. He's going to be viewing your profile, you know, or your social media. But he haven't been doing so because this person been feeling a little bit indifferent with you or upset at you a little bit. But he will be viewing it. And once he sees it, he's going to be feeling this energy of lust. You see that? Or attraction towards you. I hope that makes sense. Okay, so let me do amor. Let me answer Little Light. Hello, hello, Little Light. Did the Cancer stalk me on social media? Did the Cancer stalk you on social media? Did the Cancer stalk you on social media? Yes, he did. Yes, ma'am. Maybe last week. Maybe last week as well. But yes, he did. All right. So, Amor, let me do Amor's question now, guys. I will try to answer some more of your yes or no questions. Yes, thank you, guys. Yes, emails, members' emails will be done soon, guys, including Beverly. I do have Jeff left. I have Beverly, I think. Beverly, I don't think I did yours yet. So Beverly, Jeff, and we also have, who was the other person? Let me see. You had someone else, I'm pretty sure. I remember you on email, but I don't remember your handle name here. But you also are listed. So Amor, let's do Amor. You're welcome, Little Light, of course. And then I'm going to answer your mod question after Amor, okay, Beverly? So let's see, where's Amor? I'm trying to just scroll up. Okay, what did T think of me when we did this thing on FT? Okay, where we showed our camera roll in depth. Okay, babe, let's see. What did he think about you? So, Amor, I want you to be in the chat and I want you to interact with your reading. You guys know me. I love interaction. Yes, please do. Please do, guys. It's your responsibility to do that. But since we already got into November, so you missed that. I can't keep on sidetracking. You guys always have 30 days to send it. All the emails I have from the 1st of October to the 31st of October will be done. But if you remember your October reading in November, I'm sorry, I can't do that, okay? You have to remember. So that's why I always tell people, always, I tell people to send their emails in like early month. And I know sometimes it takes me time to get back to you, but you have to send it early month so that you can guarantee me doing that for you. Even if I'm delayed, like I will still do your readings. So that's the thing. So make sure you always send it like by the beginning of the month, so that you don't miss it out. Yes, you should use it monthly, baby princess, of course. You have Beverly, you can ask her anything you want, by the way, about the membership. She knows everything. So yes, like every month you do have an in-depth question and you do have a channeled message question. But if you miss it out and you don't send the email, you like it's up to you because it's your responsibility. Because I think it would be a very heavy load for me to just accept everybody that's like late on their emails or something, that haven't sent their questions, like to do them, like, you know, even though October already finished. So you know what I mean? So you have to send it on the spot. But people that already send their emails, I'm going to do them. Like the people I have up until today, like today, what's today's date? The 2nd of November. People that I have them up until now that already sent their emails, like by the end, like even on 31st of October, if they send their email, I'm doing them, okay? But now you can send for your November though, princess. You still have November, so you can go ahead and drop it there, okay? But of course, there's a waiting list, guys. So you have to be very patient with me because I do have a lot of people, okay? So let's try now and focus on Amor, please. I'm not going to look at the chat, so let's not interrupt her reading, please. Thank you. So Amor, what did he think about you when you did the photo roll thing? Yeah. But you always have 30 days. I told you this before though, princess. I told you, you have a monthly perk. I said that before to you. But please ask. If you don't understand something, guys, this is why we are here. Please ask me or ask my moderators and we're happy to answer you. Okay, anytime. All right, so let's see. What did T think about your photos? What did T think about your photos? When you did that, what did he think about you? Page of Swords, 3 of Wands, 7 of Swords. Oh my gosh, like this person really wished to screenshot. I don't know, like he wanted to screenshot or he wanted to save some of these photos or take like a, yeah, like take a screenshot. I'm just having coffee, guys. Yeah. This person wanted to take like a screenshot because I have the 7 of Swords and the Page of Swords. Now, to me, the Page of Swords and the 7 of Swords is like somebody that's very attentive, you know, like that's looking very attentively to your photos, okay? Or that wanted to like, you know, I don't know if you're with me, Amor, but I hope that you're here. Are you there, Amor? Because I need you to interact with your reading. So let me know. Yeah, but that was an exception because it was your first time. Princess, it was your first time. Of course, I did it. I did it out of courtesy. I had to do it for you because it was your first time and you did not know. But it is on a timely manner. Of course it is. Now, of course, I take my time to do these readings, but it has to be on a timely manner because imagine if I start to do that for everybody else. Like that would be too much for me, you know, as a reader. Because if I'm just going to go ahead and be like to people like, yeah, you know, it's okay. If you missed your reading for October, you can send me in November. And then I'm going to do your November and October together. That's too much. You get what I'm trying to say? So no, if you miss out on sending the email on that month, you miss it out for the whole month. You have 30 days, which is more than enough. So it's your responsibility to send in an email. Now, I do take my time in getting back to you, and I'm saying that to everyone. I do take my time. Guys, I take my time in getting back to you. But what I can guarantee you is that you'll get your reading, okay? That's what I can tell you. So there's that, all right? But definitely it's your responsibility, because you can be very guaranteed to get your reading for sure if you send it before the month end. All right. But I did it for you last time because, again, it was your first time. You didn't know. And I thought that you knew. So I just did it for you just out of courtesy. Okay. So, Amor, do you want to sort the things in the comments? Yes, I'm so sorry, Amor, but it's just everything been going on and on and on. But, Amor, I need you to interact with your reading. Okay. So we have the Page of Swords and the Seven of Swords. This person definitely tried to look closely on those photos, okay? Why? Because I do have the Page of Swords and the Seven of Swords. So this person wanted to focus very up close here to your photos, all right? The Three of Wands. And also the Three of Wands makes me feel like he wanted to look at your photos maybe for a longer time. Maybe he feels like he didn't have enough time to look at, like, to look deeply at those photos. I don't know exactly what's that game or whatever that you're saying. I don't understand it, to be honest. But I'm seeing here that this person felt like he wished he had more time to look at those photos or to inspect them more. I do have also, let me see more here. What do we have? What did T think or feel? What's going on with T? Look, we have the Sun. So he did feel attracted. He did like those photos. Look at this. He did feel attraction to these photos, but he also felt like he wished to screenshot. I said that in the beginning here. He wished to screenshot some of these photos or like take a screenshot of them so that he can look at them later. I have the Sun here with the Five of Pentacles. So the Sun here definitely, first off, shows me that this person felt a lot of attraction towards you. But I also have the Five of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles. So I will tell you that this person, he's not going to offer commitment. I don't see commitment, but there is desire, there is passion, there's attraction with the Sun. But with the Five of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles, he feels like he can't afford the ideology of giving commitment. Okay, and that's why sometimes you may feel like this person is going ghost. I think this person right now maybe is a little bit ghost, or he's a little bit not talking. Tell me if this is true or not. Okay, write true if it's true or not if it's not. But this person is a little bit low effort. Okay, a little bit low effort. But it's because I feel like he's attracted to you and everything, and he thinks you're beautiful with the Sun. He thinks you're absolutely beautiful, but he's a little bit no-show right now because I do have the Five of Pentacles. I don't see that this person is down for giving a commitment with that Page of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles. But let me see here. Tell me, spirits, what's going on about what he feels or thinks. Yeah, Six of Cups, the Hermit. But this person tends to miss you from time to time, by the way. Yes, donations are still open, Jeff. This person tends to miss you from time to time, all right? This person tends to definitely miss you from time to time. Why? Because I do have the Six of Cups, the Hermit, and the Two of Wands. So I really feel here, Amor, that this person sometimes tends to like romance over you or miss you. Like, let's say, even though, like, I'm going to explain this to you further. Let's say this person right now is a little bit no effort, or he's not showing you much of an effort, right? But I still see that he always comes back around, or he would always, like, you know, count his way back. Why? Because he tends to miss you every time he goes into solitude, or he goes into, like, you know, like isolation mode, okay? He tends to miss you, and then he finds himself going back towards you. You understand what I mean? Because I do have here the Six of Cups and the Two of Wands with the Hermit in between. So this person does tend to miss you. Like, he tends to miss your vibe, you know, every now and then, Okay, he tends to feel like he does miss you. So you will find a habit here of this person sometimes coming around or reconnecting, okay, all the time. And also, I do have to tell you again that he's very attracted to you because I have the sun. But the only thing I see that just made me see what say what I want to say is the Five of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles, which is that this person may feel like he doesn't have what it takes to offer this Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles is the solid offer, right? The Page of Pentacles speaks about like giving you a real like 3D offer. When I say 3D offer, I'm talking about like dating. I'm talking about like maybe like giving you something real, giving you something tangible. He may not be ready for that. The Five of Pentacles shows me unreadiness, but he's attracted to you and he seems to be always, you know, kind of like finding his way back to you in a way. And how did he feel about the photos or the photos you showed? He felt good. He felt like he's so attracted to you, and he may have been very much like wanting to like focus on these photos more, but maybe it was very fast. Like maybe you showed him the photos quite quick, or you were like flipping from photo to photo, and he really wanted to screenshot. I don't know if he did screenshot or not. It's possible. Maybe he did, okay? But he really wished to like have more time to look at these photos. You understand? And that's what I see here with the reading. At the bottom of the deck, as a confirmation on what I'm saying, I have the Ace of Wands. Thank you, Jeff. You're next. As a confirmation on what I'm saying, I have the Ace of Wands. And the Ace of Wands is a card of passion. It's a card of desire. It's a card of attraction, okay? So this person felt absolutely into you, okay, when he saw these photos. Ace of Wands is attraction, it's lust, it's sexual intensity, all right? And he may have even like thought or sexually fantasized about you after seeing those photos. Like he may have touched himself as well. Why I'm saying that? Because I have the Seven of Cups, the Ace of Wands, and the Star. So he may have been starting to be a bit dreamy about those photos and thinking about you a bit sexually. So the answer here is yes, okay? He was very, very attracted to these photos. All right, I hope that's making sense here. Thank you, Goldilocks. Okay, I'm gonna see Goldilocks. Let me just see. Hold on, because I do have to just scroll, just toggle down my notification panel to see. So give me a minute. Yes, I did receive your donation. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. So you're gonna be right after Jeff, Goldilocks, okay? You're right after Jeff. Jeff is a member, so members do automatically skip the line, but you're right after him, okay? I got you. Thank you so much for your donation, and welcome to the channel. I think it's your first time to donate, but welcome in. All right, did he screenshot the pictures? Yes or no? Let's see. Did he screenshot the pictures? Strength, did he actually take a screenshot of the photos? The World, the Seven of Wands, Emperor, Four of Wands, Nine of Wands. Oh, okay. The Star, Ace of Wands, yes. But probably just one. Probably just one of them, okay? Probably just one of them. All right. I'm getting here that, you know, he did, but probably he did like take a screenshot of only one photo. He didn't like keep on doing it because he didn't want to get caught or something. But I see that he definitely touched himself to that photo. There was a very like attractive photo of you. I don't know what it is, but maybe it showed your back, or I don't know, there was something to do, like it was a full body picture, okay? But I'm getting here a yes here, and he may have touched himself to this photo. So I hope that makes sense, Amor. Now, it's up to you. You can get, if you want, several yes or no questions with a 15 donation. So, like, my yes or no is 4, I think. So you can get several yes or no questions for that. Yeah, full body. Yes, yes, yes. All right, so let me go ahead and do Jeff's reading. Jeff, please post your question, and then I'm gonna go ahead and do you, Goldilocks. So prepare yourself. Can I ask if E is thinking about me? All right, is E? Okay. Is E thinking about you? This card literally flew out, and I'm gonna take it because it flew out like this upright. So we have the Three of Cups that popped up. So That's a yes. Let's see though. Yes, Seven of Cups. Definitely. Definitely he's thinking about you. Seven of Cups is the card of thinking, you know, thinking about all the possibilities or chances a person has in front of him. So was he thinking about you? Yes. Did he want to like or think about reconnecting with you? Yes. And also here we have the Queen of Wands. This person also does see you as the Queen of Wands, like this very charismatic, sexy looking queen. So did he think about you? Yes. Is he thinking about you? Yes. Is he thinking about reconnecting? Yes. However, I see hesitation with the Seven of Cups. He's hesitant, okay? There's a bit of hesitation or like up in the air kind of energy, Amor. All right, so I hope that's making sense. If you have anything else, Amor, just let us know. So what is going on with Avery towards me? I had to start a conversation to see where the energy is. I feel like I want to walk away. Okay. I will tell you honestly here, Jeff, what's going on, okay? So let's see what is happening here with Avery towards you. What's happening or taking place, okay, when it comes to Avery towards you? What's happening here? What is the energy of Avery towards Jeff at the moment? Spirits, I want nothing but the truth, please. I want the truth and only the truth. Thank you, Spirit Guides and Angels. What is the energy of Avery towards Jeff? What's going on? What's happening with him? Let's try and see. Okay, so we have a card here that flew out. Ooh, okay, Ace of Cups, interesting. Let's see, what's going on with him? I have the Nine of Swords. Yeah, this person is like totally scared though. He has love for you, but he's scared of this love. Like this guy is kind of freaking out of the amount of feelings he has for you. Ace of Cups, first off, the reason why I'm saying this is because we start the reading with the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups here definitely shows me that this person feels a whole lot of love for you, okay? He feels this love for you, emotional for you, feelings for you with this Ace of Cups. However, you can see here I have the Five of Wands and the Nine of Swords. He's a bit afraid of the drama. He's a bit afraid of the conflict. He's a bit afraid of the conflict. He's a bit afraid of the drama that could follow through post like starting off this relationship with you. You understand? Because I do have here the Nine of Swords and the Five of Wands. Like this is a guy that has feelings for you, but that, I'm going to be honest with you, might act like a coward a little bit, okay? Why? Because I have the Nine of Swords and the Five of Wands. Because like he's afraid of strife. He's afraid of drama, conflict, you know, struggling energy, okay? So he struggles with his own nightmares here a little bit with the Nine of Swords. Let's try and see what's going on with him. Okay, we do have the Emperor popping up. And then I have the Eight of Swords. Yeah, this person is like in his head too much. You know, probably locked up with this like victim mentality or victim mindset. And he needs to stop limiting himself, right? Because this person might be too much focused on what could go wrong, okay? Or how complicated things can get, you know? So he's a little bit stressed and worried, okay? This guy is worried. He's anxious, the Nine of Swords, okay? He feels anxiety, fear, okay? So even though I have the Ace of Cups here, like he does have love for you, obviously, I can see that. However, the Five of Wands and the Eight of Swords, and with the Emperor, it's like he's having such a hard time in controlling his thoughts or controlling his demons, controlling his fear. Okay, so he has a lot of fear, a whole lot of fear that he feels a bit sometimes like he's unable to control or gather up or pile up together. Okay, like it's too much at once. Okay, that's how he feels. But at the same time, he does have feelings for you because I have the Ace of Cups. But he's a bit too much in his head. He may feel a little bit also with this Eight of Swords that he's like, you know, he's limited. Okay, or like, oh my gosh, you know, I can't do much, like that kind of energy. So there's like some self-limitation energy a little bit that's there also with that Eight of Swords, okay? Let's pull one more card and let's see what's going on. All right, you have two cards that popped and I'm going to take them. I have the Page of Swords and the Ace of Wands. So I do feel like you and this person definitely have attraction. Attraction is there. The feelings are there too. Because let me show you. You have the Ace of Cups. So both attraction and feelings are here. Okay. And I see here, you know, that you guys do have feelings, you have emotions, you have passion towards one another. And I can see here that, you know, there is still some sort of unfinished conversations between you guys, okay? So maybe there is going to be another conversation you'll have with this person. It's a possibility, but there is attraction and there is love here, that's for sure. I can't tell you no, but this person has to let himself come out of this Eight of Swords energy of caging himself in with self-limiting beliefs. That's not good, okay? And I hope that's making sense. I'm going to pull you now some oracles for your first question, and then I'll move on to your second one, Jeff. So let's try and see. All right, let's see. Perfect, Amor, I got you. So I want to use actually another deck. I want to mix a couple oracles. I'll use this one. Okay, so we have here dog close up, pleasure with a close friend. This person feels like you're not going to accept friends with benefits. He knows that, okay? Because you want something solid. You want a solid foundation. You know, you don't want to have anything that's related to like friends with benefits, okay? And this person knows that. And maybe this is why he's in his head too much, okay? That's why he feels like he's in his head too much, because he's afraid of the drama and the problems and the issues and the consequences, but he still wants you so bad. And the thing is here that he knows that you're not going to accept here, like, you know, having pleasure with him in the name of friendship. Like, that's not going to work, because you know you want a solid foundation, and he knows that. All right. So there's the thing here. But yeah. But let's see here, what do we get with also a bit of this deck here. And then we're going to go ahead and do your second question. We have text message and shock. You may receive a random message or communication from this person out of the blue, okay? Because I do have text message. We see, I told you there's a lot of unfinished conversations between you guys. I said that. And we have unsent messages, and I have shock. So I think there's meant to be some sort of a shift or transformation in this bond here between you and this person, Jeff. And there's meant to happen like some sort of like a conversation, okay, that's meant to happen here in this connection. I do feel like there's going to be a conversation that's meant to happen here, okay, of some sort with a text message card. And you may receive some form of communication out of the blue from this person is how I feel. Or you'll have a conversation with this person that's going to come off a little bit unexpected, okay? So let's see here. What do we have? So let's see. Alrighty. I hope it's soon. It's gonna be really out of the blue. Now this shock card makes me feel like it's gonna happen maybe perhaps quickly, because the shock card usually reminds me of thunder. So I'm gonna say you may have that very soon. I would say so. Okay, so, and of course, yes, you can, Goldilocks. Yes, you can. It's up to you. You could use your donation amount however way you like. It's only for a one yes or no question. So whatever you want to do, I'm here for it, Goldie, okay? So let us go ahead and do your second one. And let me see here. I'm just trying to scroll up to see him. Does Frank love and miss me? Love or miss me? And let's pull a card for you. This person still is quiet. He wants to bring in justice with you, but this person, he still is in the same energy of being a little bit up and down, juggling, okay, decisions, not sure which decision to make. But he has like this core intention of balancing or evening things out with you. But he's a bit choosing like quietness or stillness right now, like still for the moment being. All right, let's do the second question for you, Jeff. I'm just trying to scroll up to see it. So the second yes or no, what is Avery going to do now towards me? All right, so let's see clearly and honestly, what does Avery wants to do now towards Jeff Spirits? I want nothing but the truth, please. Only the truth. Five of Pentacles, Five of Cups. You're very disappointed in this person. This guy is a little bit low effort, I'm going to be honest, and it's going to make you feel a little bit disappointed or not so happy, not so, you know, like you're a little bit disappointed in him. And in the upcoming energy, I'm feeling a little bit of that energy too being there, because I do have this Five of Cups energy, which is a card of unhappiness. It's a card of like gloominess, unhappiness. It's a card of, you know, like you having expectations and like you feel like these expectations are not meant, like they're not met fully. The Five of Pentacles, it shows me lack of effort, or even if he does do effort, it feels like, you know, you may feel like a little bit like, okay, but this was not really what I wanted. Okay, like, okay, thank you for the effort, but this is not what I was looking for. I was looking for something more than that. Because the Five of Pentacles is like, it's like, you know, when you're being fed food, but you feel like the food is not making you feel full. It's like you're eating, but you feel like you're not eating, like you're still hungry. So I feel like you're, in a way, it feels like the upcoming energy feels like you're still in hunger. Like you still want more from this person with this Five of Pentacles. And you can see that with the image of the card as well. So that's going to lead you to feel a little bit disappointed with this Five of Cups energy and frustrated. Thank you, Devika. So let us try and see. You're going to be after Goldilocks. Let's see. We do have the Hierophant. And what's going to really disappoint you the most is that probably this person is not going to make any moves in his marriage. So, like, he's not going to take any action against his marriage. And that's what's going to make you or bring you down in a way, because you are expecting him to do something about that regards, you know, about the marriage part. But since he is not going to do that, or it's like whatever effort he does do, it's not exactly what you wanted to see him do, you know, you're going to feel a little bit disappointed. And you're going to get disappointed about the way he's going to maybe not do anything about the marriage part, right, with the Hierophant. All right, but let's try and see more. Again, this is the upcoming energy. I have the King of Swords and the Emperor. You may give him the cold shoulder. I see you giving him the cold shoulder. You might be very cold with him. You might literally like look at him without smiling. Like you'll keep a serious poker face to him. Because I see you giving him a poker serious face, like a serious poker face. You're going to try to say, like, I don't see you, you're not going to be very, I don't know how to say that, but like very sweet or kind with this person. I see you a little bit, you know, acting in a way where you're not showing your kindness, like you're not showing this person your teeth, you know what I mean? You're not smiling at him. I have the Four of Wands and the Emperor. Let's see. What is he going to do? I have the Knight of Wands, but don't worry. He's going to then try, when he sees your cold shoulder again and you give him that cold shoulder, he's going to try and do something. He's going to try to do something to get your attention back up again with the Eight of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands. Okay, so he's going to be trying to like spice things up with you. Like, okay, you know, she gave me the cold shoulder. She did that, but let me try to do something. Like, hello, I'm here, you know. So he's going to try to do something to take your attention. Okay, back in again, because I do have the Knight of Wands and the Eight of Pentacles. So he's going to put in the effort, but it feels like the effort feels like it's going to be done after you embody this, you know, King of Swords, you know, and you become kind of like stoic and cold, right? And very, very like stiff, all right? And then he's like, oh, okay, you know, let me put in the effort. No, I don't want to, whoa. Like, no, I don't want to lose this. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and try to do something about this. So he's going to try to like spice things up or do something here to make the air feel a little bit softer between you and this person. You understand, Jeff? So that's like what I'm getting here. But let's see here what we get with the cards too. I have the Runner. Yeah, it's like you are feeling a little bit like this person is running from responsibility. Like he's running from doing the things he has to do, right? And therefore, because he's going to be a bit in the Runner and you're going to see him in the Runner phase, you're going to decide to wear the mask and you're going to decide to not show your feelings to this person anymore and to really treat him as a mirror to his you know, to his behavior. But I feel like here, this person and you will be meeting up with one another or going out with one another. Now, this is not soon, maybe, because that's what I see soon happening, is that this person may not live up too much to the expectation. But I think that eventually you guys will be meeting up or seeing one another, because like I told you, there's unfinished conversations between you both. But you guys, you know, you are watching your back and you're being very cautious against this person, because you don't want anything less than change and transition. Like, you want something major. Okay, you don't want the little steps, you know what I mean? It's like, okay, I think you're fed up with the little steps, you know what I mean? You don't want a person, and especially because you're taking this connection judging from your past, you know, because like in your past you may have given a lot the benefit of the doubt, but you don't want to do that same mistake here again and waste your time. So you're feeling like, if he doesn't make that big step, big transition for me and sees that I'm worth that, I'm not gonna go ahead and stay around here, right? So you're watching your back until you see that change and transition. Because you're right now waiting for this person. Like, will this person talk to me about change or transition, or will he not do anything about it? You're just observing, you know? So that's what I'm getting here, but this is what I see happening in the upcoming energy. But I honestly feel like you're going to be very strategic and logical dealing and treating this person. Goldilocks, please go ahead and drop your questions. And then I do have you, Devika. So, yeah. So please, Goldilocks, let me know your questions. Post them up. I do have to plug in my phone, guys, into the charger in a little bit. But let me please know, Goldilocks, what are your questions, babe? Guys, it does have to be a yes or no question. Anyways, for the freebies, you guys have to post free yes or no questions. And once we get to 50 likes, I'm going to take more freebies. But until then, keep on liking up the stream. Okay. So let me know what is your yes or no, please, Goldilocks. And then I have Devika's in-depth question. I may plug in my phone, guys, into the charger, but don't worry, you guys will still be able to see the cards and everything. It's just because the charger is not in this room, and I do have the cable a little bit far away from me, so we'll have to shift the location for just a few minutes, okay? But I'm here. So Goldilocks, please tell me, what are your questions? Have you prepared up your questions? If you did, please post them in the chat. After Goldilocks, I do have Devika. So Devika, also prepare yourself, baby, and I hope you have a good day, Devika. I know it's morning time, your time. Will I still get offered a position with the job I applied for in June? Queen of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, and the Eight of Cups. Page of Cups, and the Knight of Pentacles. These people has been taking so much time here, maybe in accepting you or anything like that. They've been, they've been very slow in giving you a response, perhaps, as well. I'm feeling like you may apply to somewhere else, or maybe you have really truly applied to other places. I'm getting a bit of a no, but these people are a little bit selfish, I would say. I'm gonna be honest with you, but I feel like the management team at that place that you applied to in June, even though it's like a very maybe known place, or it's like a good one, but I feel like the management or the people that are in charge, or like the HR, seems to be a bit selfish. Like they have a little bit of like that selfish attitude or personality, a bit that's there. Let's see. But I see improvement to your finances. Your finances are going to improve slowly but surely, Goldilocks. I know that you feel like money is very slow, but I see things moving and improving for you gradually, okay? Slowly and gradually forward, okay? But I'm getting a no for that job, though, in June, because, it just feels like you're going to apply to another place, or get one or secure one in another place, or a position in another location. Is my sister in trouble with the law? Is your sister in trouble with the law? I do see that, yes, she may be struggling also with something financial a little bit. I do see that maybe also the sort of problematic thing that she has, maybe she's been dealing with it heavily, like since the last 2 months or 2 weeks. But I'm seeing a bit of that, yes. But don't worry about her though, because I do feel like things are gonna get a lot better for her. Like she's gonna get her victory or success and triumph. So even if she is having trouble with law, I see victory here for her. So it seems like she's gonna get out of it. Okay. Thank you, XOXO. Thank you, babe. But I'm getting here a yes, and she's gonna get out of it though. All right, and it's pretty interesting. But here we have it looks like a pound, right? It's a euro or a pound sign. Maybe it's something to do with the money. Maybe she owes some people money. Or there's something to do with payments or money. Okay, but I'm gonna say yes. However, she's gonna come out of it, even though it's a hard situation. But I think that yes, she might be involved with something along the lines of law. Yeah. You're welcome, Jeff, of course. Anytime, I'm here for you. And thank you, XOXO. You're going to be right after Devika. So after this one, I have Devika, and then it would be you. Okay? But guys, I do have to plug in my phone into the charger. So just give me a minute because I do have to plug it in. I'm here though, so don't worry. I'm not going anywhere. But Goldilocks, please post your, because I just don't want the phone to turn off, guys. And the charger is a little bit far off from the table, but I'm here, so don't worry. Let me just plug in my phone. Just let it charge a little bit and then, oops. But let me know, Goldilocks, please, how this resonates. And if you're here, please let me know. Okay, if you are here, please let me know. And especially if you have any clarifications or if anything didn't make sense. All right, so did your sister, okay, will your sister, sorry, agree to selling the house? Okay, Goldilocks, let's see. Will your sister agree to selling the house? Will your sister agree to selling the house? Will your sister agree to selling the house? Let's see, Goldilocks. I feel like here, this whole situation about the house, Goldilocks, have been really draining you. Tell me if this is true or not, Goldilocks. Because you're feeling a little bit so tired with this whole thing. I have the 10 of Swords here and I have the Ace of Pentacles. Let's see, will she agree to selling the house? There's a lot of worry around that sort of situation. I have the 9 of Swords here. I have the 10 of Swords. There's a lot of worry, a lot of anxiety. Or, yeah, the Hanged Man. Maybe this thing here about the house here have been going on for a while, or things maybe been postponed for a while or stagnant for a while when it came to it. Because I do have the 8 of Cups and the Hanged Man. I have the 9 of Swords. Someone here doesn't want to sell the house. I don't know if these are members of the family. I don't know if it's you. But please do interact with your reading and tell me what this is about. But I want to see here. Will she agree? So will she sell it? Will she sell it or not? Agree to sell it or not? I have the Lover's card, the Fool, the 3 of Pentacles, and the World. Yes, but she's very stubborn and it's going to take a lot of time maybe to get her convinced. But I think that it's going to work in the end and you guys are going to sell it though. Okay. But maybe it's going to take one more month or within a month time for things to like settle and for, you know, the house to be sold. Okay. Because I do have the Fool, the Lovers, 3 of Pentacles, and the World. It's making me feel like in the end, yes, it's going to be sold. But it just feels like she's a bit too stubborn. Like, I want to do it my way. Like, you guys should stop, like, you know, interfering with my life kind of thing. Like, maybe she does say that also to you guys. Like, you know, like, oh my gosh, you guys are so controlling. Like, you know, like, you know, this is not your life. Don't stop getting into my business. Like, things like that. You know what I'm trying to say? But I see here that she's going to, though, in the end. It's just going to take a bit more time because she's a bit slow. Yeah. But I told you she does have a little bit of a problem, yes, with law. And it feels like she's going to come out of it, though. But she does have something here to do with money. She might be very irresponsible financially as well. She might spend her money on things that she doesn't need or things that are not good for her. Because I'm also getting that, too. Yeah, but you really do worry about her, though, Goldilocks. Okay, you worry about your sister. Okay, so regardless of all of that, you do worry about her. I hope that was helpful to you. If you do need anything else, Goldilocks, I'm here for you. So Devika, please post your question, and then I'm gonna do UXO after Dev. So Devika, please tell me, how can I help you today, baby? Guys, I do know the screen is black. It's just because I'm charging my phone, so I do apologize. Oh, thank you, Armando. Blessings to you too. Thank you, thank you. Good energy to you. Have a wonderful day, Armando. Okay, what are the current feelings or energies of my husband, Mayank, towards me? I hope that resonated, by the way, Goldilocks, and welcome into the channel. You're going to love it here. Please check out my clients' reviews and feedbacks. You're going to have a whole lot of fun in reading them, so please go ahead and read them if you're new. Also, check out my website for unlimited questions in private readings. You guys can ask unlimited number of questions. All right, so Devika, what does your husband, Mayank's energy right now or feelings towards you? Dev, what's going on? Queen of Swords is the first card, and then I have the Four of Wands. Okay, let's see. Then I have the Page of Swords and the High Priestess. All right. Did you do any kind of an offering, Devika? Okay, I don't know, no matter your religion is, but I feel like you did something recently. Could be a prayer, could be an offering. Maybe you went to the temple. Maybe you did something here religiously, maybe recently. Because I do have here the Four of Wands, and I see a woman giving a flower to like a soldier. The reason why I say that is because I feel like you're this person. He has his eyes on the situation. He's been definitely studying the situation between you and him, Devika, with the Page of Swords and the Four of Wands. And I see here that he's been getting some sort of telepathic or spiritual downloads, okay, like signs, okay, or synchronicities, maybe through dreams, maybe through repetitive, maybe sort of signals or signs that he sees around him, to put an effort or to give this connection a chance and talk to you. This is what he's been feeling. But let's try and see. We have the Nine of Wands. What's going on here? And we have the Ten of Cups. Yeah, this person still wants this connection, that's for sure. But I see here that he's very guarded against his family at the moment, and he's not speaking to some of his family members, okay, Devika? He doesn't speak to his family members. And why? Because I have the High Priestess and the Nine of Wands. This person has love for you, and this person feels like he wants to talk to you, all right? But he feels like he has to move out, or he has to live on his own. And if you remember way long in the past, I told you this. I told you something along the lines that if he's living with his family, he wants to live away from family. And now I see him kind of seriously thinking about that step, because he's feeling like they're getting nosy about everything. And not just about your connection. They're getting a bit nosy about everything else also in his life. It's not like just about the marriage between you and him. Also about other things in his life, you know, they're also being nosy about. So he feels a little bit like that's too much, okay? Like that's too much. I allowed you guys to give your opinions many times, but now that's just too much. I'm not gonna be able to keep it on going. So I see that he is a bit guarded. He definitely has boundaries up. I'm gonna be honest with you. I do see some boundaries being set here between him and some family members, and he's not in good communication stand with some of his family members. Just so you know, Devika, like this person maybe is not talking that much to his mother, or not talking this much to his father. He's not talking that much to some people around him in the family, okay? Why? Because I do have the High Priestess, the Nine of Wands, and then the Nine of Wands and the High Priestess are next to two family cards, the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. So I think that something in this person feels like, you know, I feel like this person kind of seen the full picture in a way, or he kind of understands, yeah, he understands the bigger picture in a way here, where he kind of feels like, you know, I don't want to be the victim anymore. Like, I don't want my family to treat me as a victim anymore and keep me trapped in this like circus, right, of opinion.
And he's feeling love for you. He does have love for you because I have the 10 of Cups and I have the 10 of Pentacles. And it seems like that's not changing, okay? However, I see that what's changing is probably the way he is responding now to his family. And I think if you ask me what's his next actions, I will tell you he is deciding or wanting to go ahead and make the decision of living on his own. Okay, now tell me, does he live with his parents? Because if he lives with his parents, he wants to definitely not live with his parents anymore. Okay, thank you, Big Cleo. So I see in front of me a person that doesn't want to be a part of the crowd anymore, a part of the fam anymore, that wants to eat on his own and be on his own kind of energy. You understand what I'm saying? So that's what I'm getting here. But let me pull you here some oracles. Let me just get my oracle cards from the table. I'm just charging my phone, guys, which is why. But it's gonna charge. It charges very fast, so don't worry. So let's try and see what else we have for you. All right, I just had to get the cards here. So here are the cards, Devika. Let's see a little bit more. All right, let's try and see. This person is definitely, I feel like something did definitely stir up, okay, in his family household, okay? Something definitely stirred up, and there's something to do with the UK or London. I'm not sure if he has any connections there, but he might be thinking about either going there or somebody is inviting him to go there. Like maybe he has some sort of a friend or some sort of a person that could be inviting him to go to the UK. But that's like what I'm getting here. This person is also, there's something to do with a doctor. Maybe this person has a friend that's a doctor, okay? So that's what I'm getting here. So yeah, there you go. You see, Devika, that's so specific, see? So yeah, somebody could be inviting him to go there. So if his sister lives in London, then maybe she's inviting him to come to her. And Devika, did you ever tell me that, or did I know that myself? Okay. Did you ever tell me that, or I knew that myself? That's so specific. I can't know that if I'm not a psychic. All right, so let's try and see. I'm going to pull you some oracles before I wrap up the reading, Devika, but I hope that was helpful. Thank you, Big Cleo. There you go. All right, so we have a couple cards that came out. So we have spiritual awakening, realizations. So this person does feel like he is getting awakened, or he's waking up, okay? Like he's waking up. He's realizing that he should do something, okay? He should do something about his life. He should, like I said, move away from his family. And also the second card here I have is determination. This person has a lot of determination, by the way, to not back off like this time. He's thinking very hard here to just go ahead and like leave those family members now, because he feels like those family members have been just causing him a lot of hurt and agonizing pain. Okay, so let me just ask that for you, because I know you want to clarify. So will he take action, please, towards Devika? Because he didn't respond to Devika, spirits. Will he take action? Will he take action? As long as he's with his family, I don't see any action. I'm going to be honest. As long as he's with his fam, I don't see any action. This person has to leave his family so that he can take action towards you. But as long as like he's with or around his family and they're at the top of his head, it's kind of hard. Okay, so this person has to travel to be able, or to go away, right, to be able to do something about this bond, okay, and communicate or do something. Let's see, will things improve if he moves away from his family, between Devika and this person? I want to know the truth. I have Six of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, the Hierophant, and the Five of Wands. Yes, I feel like there's gonna be like less trouble, more stability, because we have the Hierophant next to the Five of Wands. Like there's gonna be more calmness, more peacefulness, and therefore there's going to be therefore like communication, because I have the Knight of Swords also showing up. So I think here there's more action for sure if he leaves his family. Will he take more action towards Devika? Yeah, Two of Cups, Nine of Pentacles and the Page of Wands. And also it would be possible even also to maybe like see you or meet up with you or invite you to see you. So I'm gonna say yes here to that. Like, it's gonna get better if he does just move away. The bottom of the deck is the Six of Swords, which is a card of also taking distance or moving away. Also, Six of Swords can sometimes represent travel too. So there we go. So I hope that makes sense to you, baby. But that's what I'm getting here. But I think the most likely sort of upcoming energy I see that he's gonna do is that he will travel, and he may travel to London. Okay. Donated for energy check. Thank you, Anne. Yes, you can be added, of course. So Anne, you can post. I'm gonna go ahead and do before Anne, I do have Big Cleo, and then I'm gonna do Anne. So Big Cleo, what you donated for? But Devika, I hope that resonated, honey. Let me know how this resonated. Guys, if you donated, please do let us know. If I missed anyone, please do let me know. I may not have I do have my moderator. She's here. She's taking care of the list. So we have Devika, we have XOXO. But since Big Cleo and Anne donated, and these two are members, guys, we're going to have to do them first. And then I have UXO. So thank you for your patience. So please, Big Cleo, post your question, honey. And then I'm going to do Anne after you. Okay, so Big Cleo, what did you donate for? Please let me know. And Devika, I hope that resonates. I see. But he may decide to live alone, like away from her. It doesn't have to be London, but it's for sure the UK. Okay. Like, he's definitely going to go maybe to the UK, but probably not London. Okay. His point of traveling is not to go to his sister, but to move away from his family. Do you understand what I'm saying, Devika? You're very welcome. You're welcome, guys. Okay. Big Cleo, let me know what did you donate for, baby? Big Cleo, what did you donate for? And you can post Big Cleo if you want. Okay, you can post Big Cleo. And then Anne, also prepare yourself. Afterwards, I have UXOXO. Armando, who you're talking to? Ooh la la, I love that. I needed that in the morning. Okay, Big Cleo, yes. Yes, I see it. Okay, tell me the name of the person. Is it the same person we're reading on? You're welcome, Devika. I hope that resonated, baby. Okay, got it. I see it, Cleo. Tell me the name. Okay, P, got you. Okay, let's see. It's gonna be very, very 18 plus, okay? And I'm gonna, when it comes to the curse words, though, I'm gonna spell them out rather than saying them, just to stay on the safe side with YouTube guidelines. So let's see. What does this person wants to do to you? Sexually, please do tell me the truth, spirits. Okay, so first off, right off the bat, okay, this is gonna sound weird, but I always do fantasize about fucking you while you're pregnant or like with a belly, okay? Because I like the scene, or I like the look of, or the idea of fucking a pregnant woman, okay, or a woman with like a belly, like, you know, where she's pregnant. So sometimes I do fantasize a lot about making love to you while you're like pregnant or something. Let's see what's going on. Ooh la la, I have the Sun, I have the Nine of Cups. Also, the Sun card, I do sometimes get like sexual thoughts of you while looking at your pictures. Also, I do feel also here with the Sun card and the Nine of Cups, I do think a lot about the idea of like, you know, impregnating you, like making you pregnant, you know, like putting my seed in you, like that kind of energy, because I do have here the Sun and the Nine of Cups. There's a lot of energy about like kids, or like having kids, or wanting to have kids, and fantasizing about like giving you his children, or like having kids, okay? Because this person loves children. I do have then the Three of Swords. So I also do fantasize about like giving you both like pain and pleasure. So this person could be definitely into pain and pleasure. Like, this is the kind of person that would like, you know, like hold your nipples, like, you know, NIPPLES. I said the word, okay? But like he would like twist them, or like, you know, SUCK them, okay? But also he would definitely like the feeling of like you feeling both, like, pain and pleasure, like, like you kind of like shouting or like screaming, like, stop, but but you also enjoy it, you like it, so he likes that kind of vibe. All right, let me see more. Also, this is gonna sound a bit weird, but this is the kind of person that would be also okay with fucking while you're on your period. I know it sounds disgusting, but this guy, like, if he gets too horny, it's like he may actually do it on your period. Okay, I know it sounds weird, but like that's what I'm getting here. Like maybe in the shower or something, like he would be down to do that. I know, but again, this is what I'm seeing because he has a very high intimacy. Okay, will he be possessive of Big Cleo in the future? I know, but it makes him so, like horny, okay? All right, I have the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. Let's see. Will he be possessive of you? He's definitely going to be possessive of you, but he also is going to give you his trust, okay? This is not a toxic, possessive man, okay? This is the man that, yes, gets jealous over you and protective, but he's not toxic. That is not a toxic man. He's not a toxic individual, okay? So he is possessive, but he's possessive with like healthy limits. You understand? He's not possessive in the sense of like, crazy. He's not crazy possessive. Like, he's going to give you his trust. He loves you. He's going to give you his trust. And it's like you guys are going to always talk it out too as well. It's going to be the kind of dynamic where you guys talk it out if there's any problems, okay? Let's try and see what else, spirits. Tell me, what does he fantasize about doing to Big Cleo? I have the Ten of Swords. Again, I keep getting like this. This person is going to make you so tired. You may have back pain. You may have back pain after doing it with him because I do have the Ten of Swords. You may even cry from pleasure. This person is going to make you scream and cry, okay? Because I'm getting that because I do have the Ten of Swords here, right? So you may literally shed tears and cry, okay, from how good it feels, if you know what I mean. But also, I feel like you're going to be very, very tired the next morning. It's like you're just going to like look at him and you're going to be like, don't touch me. The Ten of Wands is also telling me here with the Ten of Swords that he's the type of person that also likes to take out his tension using sex, Big Cleo. Do you understand? He likes to take off his tension using sex. Okay, is he already starting to be possessive now? He's very attracted to you right now. I mean, I don't see feelings yet, but he's so attracted to you. I have the Ace of Wands and the Six of Cups. He's super attracted to you and he feels like he wants to get closer to you. I honestly don't yet see possessiveness, obviously, because he still feels like he still needs to like get close to you yet. You know what I mean? But he has a lot of intense attraction towards you, Big Cleo. And this person definitely watches your photos or looks at your photos, sees your photos, and he does really feel like he wants to have like some sort of like fun times with you or like spend time with you. That's his wish, is what I'm getting here. But this person is very dominant in the bedroom. This is the kind of person that would like choke you, okay? And that would also, be the kind of person that slap, like, your tits, okay, while, going at it, if you know what I mean, because I'm getting that here too. I told you he's rough, he likes the energy of pain and pleasure, so he's a bit of no. I said slapping your tits while fucking. Okay? He likes to do that. You get what I'm trying to say? Did you get it? Yeah. He's a rough person. Like he likes to also choke. How about tying? Is he into tying? Is he into tying? Is he into tying? All right, let's see. Is he into tying? I didn't get that, to be honest. Now, doesn't have to be that he's not into it, because again, but I'm getting like he's not gonna like do it right away though. Okay, so or he doesn't like fantasize as much about tying as the other things. Okay, like as our rough, intimacy, because he thinks a lot about being rough with you, but tying, I don't see it. Okay, it didn't come through. However, he also wants shower sex. Okay, that's also what I was getting. Okay, yeah, in the shower for sure. He loves the wet hair look. He may have imagined you with the wet hair look. How would you look like with wet hair? Okay, but this person is very adventurous also when it comes to sex. So he's the type of person that likes to do everywhere, anywhere kind of man. Okay. Hope that makes sense to you, Big Cleo. Let me know how this resonates. That was your reading, baby girl. Let me know how this was helpful. So please, XO, post your question. And Anne, post your question. Sorry, Anne, post your question. And also XO, if you want, you can post your question because Anne has a very short reading. Frank and I. Okay, what does Frank feel about Anne? He's going to be a dominant person, Cleo, in the bedroom. He's going to be a dominant person. So yes, he's going to be the initiator most of the time because he's a dominant person in the bedroom. I told you this. So Anne, energy check between Frank and you. Ace of Pentacles, the Devil, and the Two of Swords. So Ace of Pentacles is the first card. The Ace of Pentacles here right off the bat shows me that this person feels like he wants to stabilize his connection with you and gain back your trust. Because I see with the Devil card next to the Ace of Pentacles, this person is feeling very bad about the idea that you may no longer trust him anymore. Okay. And I see with the Devil card here next to the Two of Swords, this person has this like, I don't know how to say that, but like he has like this sort of continuous cycle of self-doubt because of the fact that he made you lose your trust in him. So he has like this cycle of self-doubt that's like continuously now like circling over his head, you know, and thinking about like how much now you kind of like don't trust him. And it's like it's making this person be so confused and so much in his head. I have here the Devil, and the Devil can talk about fear, but it also next to the Two of Swords, it just speaks to me about this energy of like a person that's held back with self-doubt. Okay, this person is held back with self-doubt, and the reason why is the Ace of Pentacles, because he has like maybe this fear that, you know, that you guys can never, you know, get back to how you used to, or like even if he tries to fix the situation with you, he's afraid that things may never be the same as it once was because you would never treat him the same as before. That's what he feels, because I see here this intense energy of fear from like, what if this doesn't become any more like, you know, like how it used to before. Okay, so he's afraid of things not getting to how it used to be before. So I see this intense energy of fear. Thank you, Big Cleo. You can post Big Cleo if you want. And at the bottom of the deck, I do have the Four of Wands. So the Four of Wands at the bottom of the deck, I mean, he does wish for you guys to come together, but he's just afraid that you may never give him the green light as before or as you once did. So he's afraid of things not working out in the sense of you guys coming back on track the right way because of what he did here and how he made you, you know, lose your trust in him. Okay. I hope that makes sense to you, Amber. That's the energy check. Cleo, please go ahead and ask your yes or no, and then I'm going to do XO. XO, are you in the chat? Just making sure that you're here. XO, let me know. XO, if you're here, please do prepare yourself, okay? Yes, will we actually get together as a couple in the future and have sex frequency after frequently? Okay, let's see. Okay, sex frequently. Okay. Will be Cleo and P get together as a couple in the future and have sex frequently? All right. I do get something to do with travel. One of you will have to relocate, Big Cleo. Tell me if you resonate to that. I'm getting a yes, but one of you will have to relocate, okay? One of you have to relocate. One of you have to move to another place or to a different location, maybe for this to happen. But the answer is yes, okay? Yeah, the answer is yes. XO, please post your question. Please post your question, XO, babe. Please post your question. What is your question, XOXO? Please post your question. and let me know what is your question. You're the last person. I think, guys, I'm gonna wrap it up after XOXO. I'll see you guys later in the evening, hopefully. But let me know, XO. You're welcome. You're welcome, Big Cleo, and I wish you a good day ahead of you or good evening wherever you are. All right. What are JM's, the Virgo, current true feelings and intentions towards me? We've had a clash and things are super confusing right up in the air. We're sort of in no contact right now. Okay, so what is JM, the Virgo, current true thoughts and feelings towards you? Let's see. We have the Knight of Cups. I have the Six of Pentacles. I have the Two of Cups. Now, I'm going to just spoil it and, say right away here that you guys are going to get on the same page again, even if there is conflict here. And I can see the no contact. I see that this person has mixed feelings right now. He's also having a little bit of, a busy mind, also thinking about his money, XOXO. But let me try and see here. What does this person feel about you? I have the Three of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. This person and you are going to come into communication within the upcoming 3 weeks. I see that you will hear from this person, or you guys are going to talk or text one another, but there needs to be some sort of a compromise here. Like, this person needs to make a compromise, or you need to make a compromise in the situation of conflict. But let's see here. I have the Judgment and the Eight of Swords. Yeah, this person is holding back on purpose right now. Someone here might be feeling like the other person was judgmental. Maybe you're feeling like he was judgmental, or you feel like, or he feels like you've been judgmental. But someone here definitely feels like the other partner was a bit judgmental, a bit harsh. I do see, though, here that there's going to be a comeback, okay? So you guys are going to come back around one another is what I'm getting here, as well as there's going to be communication. But it's just like this no contact is going to take a bit of time. Because like I said, I've seen that within 3 weeks, you may hear from this person or have communication again with this person. But this person is also somebody with a little bit of pride or ego. XOXO. Let's see what's going on with GM, his intentions. But he does still have like feelings of wanting to work on things. He's definitely going to come back, okay? This guy's definitely going to come back. Because I do have the Six of Cups and the Star. Let's see what's going to happen here. What's going on? But you may sometimes feel like he's selfish. Let me know if this is true or not, XO. Like, you sometimes feel like he cares about himself, or he doesn't consider you. Like, he doesn't consider you, or he doesn't take your needs into account, or your, the things that you want into account. However, I see that he's going to communicate with you. There is love in this connection. I see the Lover's card, or there's like affection. There is some sort of feelings here, okay? This person has feelings for you. This person has emotions towards you, and he feels like he wants to express himself to you or express his needs to you once more. I think, you guys, what's going to happen here is that you guys are going to have another conversation to talk about your needs, okay? Yeah, I think you guys are going to talk about your needs to one another. I think here maybe the conflict and the confusing energy, XOXO, and tell me if this is true or not, is because maybe you both maybe had a clash about wanting two different things, or because I see a disagreement here of some sort. Let me see here. Let's see. I have the Ten of Pentacles, the Two of Wands, the Four of Cups, and the Six of Wands. Also, this person may have been a bit complacent. He's a bit complacent in the sense that you sometimes, feel like he takes you for granted, or he doesn't appreciate the connection enough. What is he going to do? What is he going to do? Yeah, you're a little bit hurt, though. You're a little bit hurt, and you could be a bit worried that this person is like totally walking away or leaving for good. Let's see. There's a lot of struggle, back and forth energy I can see that could have happened, but you guys are going to walk away from that because I have the Chariot. So I think this is going to pass. I don't think this is like, I think that's a passing phase. It's like a cloud. It's a passing cloud in this connection is how this feels like. Yeah. I see forgiveness eventually happening. It's going to take a bit of time and you're going to have patience, but I see forgiveness happening. I'm also getting Sagittarius season might be important of this year between the both of you. Bottom of the deck is the star again. So again, I feel like there's going to be some sort of healing here, and someone is feeling regretful about things that came out of his mouth. Maybe you, maybe him, maybe both of you. But you both are feeling a bit sad, and I do feel like there is going to be some sort of a healing energies that's going to happen here. Okay, XO, let me know how this is making sense. Please do let me know. If you have any clarifications, feel free, XO, to let me know. But I'm always happy to read for you. I see also sexual attraction. Ace of Wands is here. That still is there. But this person just could be volatile or moody with that Wheel of Fortune, flippy floppy sometimes, or just moody, you know, unpredictable, moody. He tends to shift maybe or change his mind very quickly. But yeah, I do see a comeback here. He was frustrated about disagreements and wasn't feeling the conflict energy. Any frustration, it gets him. But I'm the type of person who likes to give it some time and solution-based. Right. And there's going to be a solution, XO. You're going to come back and tell me that I was correct. All right. There's going to be a solution because I kept seeing for, you know, in your reading, I kept seeing that you guys are going to come around together and reconcile. And by the way, this person loves you. Or he has a lot of affection for you. He cares about you, okay? Because I do have here the Ace of Cups and the Seven of Pentacles. All right, will Frank contact me in November because he does love or miss me? All right, I have the Ace of Pentacles, the Emperor, and I do have the Queen of Swords. All right, let's see. All right, let's see. All right, we do have the Knight of Wands, the Queen of Wands, the Page of Wands. I'm going to tell you yes, but I see here also the, yes, if it's an in-depth question, yes, XO. I have the Devil at the bottom, though. The Devil is, I think I mentioned this before, which is, again, it's a card of fear, okay? He does have or intends very strongly to communicate with you in November, yes, Anne. But he has this energy of fear. He has to calm down a little bit because I see him very anxious. Very, very anxious. I have here the Devil, the Four of Pentacles. But yeah, but I will say yes. Do you see T the Virgo starting a conversation with me this upcoming week? I have the Five of Cups showing up, and I do have the Ten of Cups. And I have the Queen of Pentacles and the Six of Cups. Probably 6 days from now, or on the 6th day. Yes, of course, that's okay. We can do that, XO. I love spicy readings, actually. I never say no to spicy readings. That's like my only weakness, to be honest with you. All right, little lights, maybe on the 6th day or around 6 days from now, okay? Somewhere around 6 days, you may have a conversation with him, approximately. Again, time frames can be tricky, guys, but take them with a pinch of salt. All right. Hi, Flowera. Should I take beauty spell from Shweta? Should you take a beauty spell from Shweta? I feel like there's something to do with the money. So maybe if you postpone that for a little bit of time, because maybe you do need the money for other things. It's just, it makes me feel like you need to be maybe just aware a little bit of your spending per se. I'm not sure why I'm saying that to you, Flowera, but take it as it resonates. Hey there, Jeff. Yes, you can. It is one free yes or no question, guys, per live. If I did not answer you, yes, you can ask me yes or no. Of course, guys. Of course, of course, of course. So let me know, XO, if you're going to get your 18 plus. Otherwise, guys, I will have to get going. But let me know, please. Where are you? If not, I do have to get going, guys, but I'm going to come back later, okay? I'm going to come back later. All right, XO, tell me from whom you want the sexual reading from. Remember, the sexual reading is very, very highly sexual. All right, so tell me, is Avery still thinking about me a lot? Yes, especially while working. XO, tell me, please, the name of the person. Is it the same person? JM? What are JM's sexual thoughts and fantasies about XOXO? Okay. This person, what will be the first encounter be like with JM? Yeah, there's a lot of sexual energy and attraction. Yeah, this person I see here, you're welcome, Jeff, of course. This person sees you, I feel like he wants to have a romantic sexual experience with you because I do have the Page of Cups and the King of Cups. Like, he really wants to talk sweet things to you. He's a sweet talker in the bedroom. Okay, this person knows how to talk, he knows how to use his words very well. But this person wants to definitely try and flirt with you. He's going to be very much of a sweet talker. Okay, let's see. He's definitely going to be the one to initiate that too. Like, let's say you guys are, you know, out, or you guys are at some kind of a place or location. He's going to be the first one to kiss you or to lead the things, right? Lead the things to the bedroom, you know, because I see him being the one to initiate this. Okay, it's not going to be you, it's going to be him. All right, because I do have here the Magician, which tells me he's going to be the one to start to things up. Okay, to start things up. I also feel like this person, it may sound crazy, but I see something to do with dry humping. Okay, you guys may do dry humping, or like it's gonna start dry humping and then it gets to something more, if you know what I mean. But it starts from there, probably, is what I'm getting here. But it's gonna be like love making. It's not gonna be like, you know, intimacy, sex. No, it's gonna be love making, because I do have here the Lovers card. That makes me feel like it's gonna be very like intense with feelings. Okay, it's not just gonna be like a hit it and quit. No, it's gonna be full of intense feelings, but it's definitely gonna start with dry humping is what I was getting here. And it's gonna be this person that's gonna initiate things. It's gonna happen in nighttime or evening. Definitely not in the morning hours, not in the daytime. In the afternoon or evening, I would say more or so evening, not even in the afternoon. I would say it's more of an evening time here. He likes to be on top, that's for sure. This person likes it when you scratch his back or scratch his butt, okay, while he's on top of you or going at it inside of you. Okay, let's try and see what we have here. All right, this person also may want you to be very flexible. Like, he's gonna get you in very flexible sort of positions here, is what I'm getting here. This person likes to change positions like every other, like 5 minutes. Okay, there's something to do with, like, it's gonna sound weird, but like he wants to, I don't know how to say that, but like it's gonna sound weird, but he wants you to stand on your hands with your feet above, like your feet, your legs are all the way to the air, like, you know, like stand on your hands, right, while he holds your body, right, and supports it, and then like eat you out, like, but from that position. I know it sounds very weird, but that's like what I'm getting here. Like, I'm gonna try if I can maybe show you what I'm trying to say. You see this position here, you know, but like with your legs, of course, being apart. Okay, but like he wants to like eat it this way. I don't know, I think it's called scissor, I'm not sure what is it called, but it's like this is what he wants to do. I know it sounds wild, but he's imagining that. I know it sounds weird, but like this is what I see. But he really wants to do a lot of oral. That's like what I'm getting here. Let's try and see what else we have. This person is also a very much of a dirty talker. I keep getting nighttime. Yeah, that's when you guys are going to do it. It's definitely going to be nighttime. I keep getting nighttime. And there's something to do also with you guys going on road trips together or journeys together, taking you in the car, or like going with him in the car to places. You get what I'm trying to say? This person loves your face. Okay, he also does tend to imagine how would your face look like while you're having an orgasm. Okay, let's try and see what else I have here. I don't know if this person, it doesn't have to be, I don't know if he has a beard or not. He may not, or he may, I don't know. But I feel like you like to touch his cheeks, you know. I don't know why, but like I see you touching his cheeks. Okay, and again, it doesn't have to be, it doesn't matter honestly if he has a beard or not, but you're gonna touch his cheeks. Okay, like I see you touching his cheeks before he kisses you or something like that. It's gonna happen out of the blue. You're not gonna be prepared for it. Okay, that's what I'm getting here as well. It's gonna feel like it's like he takes you on a whim. Okay, you're like whoa whoa whoa, and then boom, it's inside. Okay, like that's what I'm getting. No, I'm just kidding. Like it's gonna feel like it's on a whim, you know. Like you're not gonna see it coming, but it just happens. Like one thing follows the other, one thing follows the other, and then bam, boom, boom. it's there, you know? That kind of thing is how it feels because I have the tower, you know, like the tower is like, ooh, like I didn't see it coming, but boom, it's there. I have the strength card with the Eight of Pentacles. This person takes his time with role play. He's very attentive. He likes to watch your face also while he's down on you. This guy's very attentive to the facial expressions. That's how he knows he's good or bad. You know how good he's in bed? He knows that from the face, okay? He looks at your face and then that's like his radar, okay? But that's what I'm getting here. But it's gonna be really good and it's definitely gonna be fun. I see music too here. You guys could be people that love music. I don't know, but I'm getting that. But you know, he has a musical ears. Maybe he loves music. Yeah, but the music, it feels like, I don't know why, like I'm getting like like you know the band Cigarettes After Sex, you know the band. Yeah, he may like put this on, like I feel like such a genre, it's gonna be such like a slow genre, like you know their music, it's so good. I love their music, by the way. It's like so autumn vibes, you know. But it's that's like the vibe I'm getting. Like you guys may have some sort of such a music turned on in the background. It's not gonna be loud or bashing, it's like very soft sort of music, just like this band I just told you the name of. If you don't know it, check it out. You're gonna love it. But yeah, you know what I'm trying to say? But this person is gonna also be very compliment. He's gonna love to compliment you a lot. Do they come off as thoughts that aren't yours? It's pretty interesting sort of question, Hank, and I do appreciate you for asking me. I've always sometimes it's kind of hard to explain though because sometimes I do see things in my mind's eye, Hank. So it's like, let's say I lay out the card. So I use tarot, right? I know tarot. I know each meaning of each card, but it's not always me reading the card and the meaning of the card. I do, of course, take into account the meaning of the card. I read it with the meaning, but I also sometimes get this like sort of intuitive downloads. So I see images, like spirit guides show me images in my mind's eye. Of course, I don't see images in front of me like a 3D screen, no, but I see things in my mind's eye. And that gives me like this sort of inner nudge to say something or express something or describe a situation. You know what I mean? Because I get these images. It's like watching cartoon, but it's like, it's, I don't know how to describe it, but it feels like a veil. You know what I mean? And it's just, it's momentarily. So I hope that makes sense to you. I will leave you with that. I do have to get off now, guys, though, and I'll see you guys later, maybe throughout the day. I do have a couple things I have to do, though, this evening with the emailed readings and, of course, other things I have to do on the side with clients that booked some privates. So I will see you guys around. Thank you all for being here. And until then, guys, I will see you and take care of yourselves. I love you guys so much. Big, big, big loves. And make sure you subscribe to my channel. I post free content on my community section, guys. Okay, I always post predictions for everyone to see. So read and take what resonates with you, leave what doesn't. But I always post predictions, general energy checks for everyone to read. So please always keep an eye on my post section. And if you want to read my reviews, feel free to read them. It's in the short section and the community tab. And also you'll find some in the website. So until then, I'll see you guys around. Take care of yourselves and thank you for the amazing